Ooh, oh, looks like we are streaming live right now. You guys are watching the back end of a stream, I just realized. So we're about to start an event. And first off, most importantly, I am making sure that this stream is indeed streaming correctly. So bear with me for a second. If you're watching the pre-recorded or replay of this, then you can just skip to about 2 minutes in. Awesome. Looks like we are live on Brian Turner. I'm going to record a little Snapchat here. If you guys want to see me live edit a video right now, go to Brian Turner, my second channel, or Humorous Progress. Punch that in the search bar, and then watch. It's right here. If you guys want to see me live edit a video right now,
oh my gosh,
go to Brian Turner, my second channel, or Humorous Progress. Punch that in the search bar, and then watch. If you guys want to see me live edit a video right now, go to Brian
Is that
Turner, my
annoying or
second
what?
channel, or Humorous Progress. Punch that in the search bar, and then watch. If you guys want to see me live edit a video...
Whoa! God, when you have to hear yourself talk 152 times. And I know, I'm sorry for all of you who are watching the recorded version of this instead of the live version. But I had to start the stream before I could announce the stream so that I could take a picture of it on the page, if you feel me. Right now what I'm doing is I'm copying an email to myself. What I do is I email myself the longer captions on Instagram. That way I don't have to do so much thumb work. And I said just sent it to my Gmail, and I'm just copying and pasting it right now. I already have the picture queued up and ready, which I edited in Pixlr Express. If you're ever wondering, what program does Brian edit with? Pixlr Express. And I'm pasting it and making it Twitter and Facebook. Blah. We're going to get some people up in here. And, cool. Now everything's posted. I'm joining my own stream so I can hear, so I can read. So much going on. What people are saying as they join. Okay, so let's start. I already got the intro queued up. I got the outro up here for later, which we are not there yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves there. And let's edit with like a full draft or something. But by the way, if you're in Vegas, this up here dictates how good quality your preview is, and if you're editing anything above preview, it's going to be very, very slow, and you better have a very, very awesome video card, which most people do not. So just imported my videos, and I'm going to go find them. Oh, by the way, if you hear my scroller, my wheel scroller, gone all spastic, that is because I have a weird tick where I constantly flick the bean, I guess you could call it. Flick the scroll wheel. Video file storage. By the way, this is how I organize my file structures and whatnot. These are all the channels. Then HumerusFitness. Actually, I just clicked progress. HumerusFitness, and this is 2015. Oops, this is not a new folder. This is Saturday video. So that's Saturday. Put the date in 02/27/15, and this is warm-ups for leg day. Pow. Just gonna drag these bitches on over here and get this started. If you use Sunny Vegas, you know what I mean when I say waiting for them peaks. Just waiting for those peaks to build, Chief. Waiting on those peaks. Excuse me, making weird noises in the microphone while I wait for these peaks. I'm getting emails. I'm getting emails, yo. Travis S. is texting me. Sexy bastard. Come on now. There we go. Opened up. Let's play around.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys have asked for many
How many times did I record this?
on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting.
Oh, wow.
That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. PS.
Yep, that's right, guys. I take a lot of retakes. Look at this. This is how I do it, by the way, too. If you're ever wondering how I tape myself and it always seems like I do it perfectly, it's not perfect. Watch.
Welcome to the Saturday. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand,
A weirdo. Yeah, the best way to go on with your videos is just to keep going. When you mess up, just stop and then restart with the word that you messed up. Keep going. Once you can do that in front of people, then you are.
What's up, everyone?
Done.
Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys have asked for many, many times, I want to say that if you don't already know,
So-
tomorrow.
Let's go over audio here real quick. This right here above your output meter shows when it's maxed out, when you've maxed out your audio to the top. Basically when you hear speakers crackle, right? It just sounds pissed. You don't ever want to max it out. It's called spiking. And what you can do, what I do is I
Welcome to
play
this Saturday.
the video, and as I play it, I click right here, and it refreshes every time you click, so you can see how far you are over the peak.
Video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you
Below,
guys have
below,
asked
below,
for
below,
many,
below,
many
below,
times,
below, below.
I want to say that if you
And then
don't
this will
already-
peak it right here, watch.
and myself
So you just
will be
peaked it,
available.
so it peaked it to 3.2. So that means everything else is below, and that is peaked, which means that I should drop this if I really want to be picky about it. Otherwise, since it's just a P, the word P or whatever it was, that's the reason it spiked, and most people don't really give a damn. But, yeah, I gotta keep this channel
What's up,
volume
everyone?
up.
Welcome to this Saturday video.
So I'll turn this down as well.
Everyone, welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys have asked for
If you're in Sony Vegas, Control Shift plus the letter Q creates a new track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press D a couple times to change my tool until I have the selection. I'm going to select these, pull them up to the second layer, and I'm going to color curve them with color curves and color corrector. Usually I only need to use color curves. Sometimes I use corrector to take the red out of my face, which y'all see right now. Alright, so I'm going blue. Oh god, what's going on here? Sorry, I got a text message from a cute. You're all like, who? Travis. Gonna watch before the gym while editing. Cool, I just want to make sure this is actually working. HumerusFitness, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, my man? How you doing? Let's bring the contrast down a little bit. And, God, I always need so little saturation. Alright, that probably looks good to me.
on from Obese to Beast LP. And myself will be available. Key Progress TV and myself will be available for you to ask any question at all. It doesn't have to be fitness related, doesn't have to be anything related. You can ask us what our favorite color unicorn is.
Cute face. So that's like a little awkward joke that I put in there?
Unicorn is. Favorite color unicorn is.
That is where I will kick the music. So there will be music playing until I say unicorn is, and then pow. Music drops. Dramatic value added.
That starts at 11 a.m. PST PDT GMT -7.
so
That
much,
starts tomorrow at 11.
so much information. How many times did I redo this one?
Behind me on the computer screen.
Oh, only once. Wow, impressive. When you edit a lot of your own YouTube videos and you know how you talk and stuff, you get so used to skim editing like I'm doing right now.
That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST or GMT -7. So figure out what that is for you guys, or you can just click the link immediately below this video. It'll take you to the watch page and you'll see a counter of how many hours and minutes are left until the show starts.
Shut up. Live streaming a live stream announcement right
Now
now.
behind
Now behind me is Josie May. That's the first message.
Behind me on...
And that one is the right one, I believe.
So I have about four or five exercises.
Jeez, I have such a spazzy middle finger on my right hand. You'll always hear me like rolling my my mouse wheel. Oh, what's up? We got 5 people in here. Good idea for a live stream. Thanks, John. I appreciate that, man. NS Bodybuilding says mine's purple, obviously, and Juan Luca says, "Sup, Brian? It's good. I hope you remember me. I do remember you. I don't know what GDM means, but what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stuff and things.
Until the show starts. Behind me on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting a leg day, which is ironic because this video itself is about leg days. You guys have asked me many times to go over my leg warm-up and what do I do and why do I do it.
What's up, Charlie Parr? What's up, baby?
I feel like a lot of people don't have a
so much respect for you YouTubers.
Warm-up is
just
so
live, baby.
important,
it's just live.
Not only to help yourself for what kind of contractions and movements that you're going to be going through.
What kind of movements are we going to be going through, Brian? Tell us. You know how hard it is to edit yourself, guys? You know how much of a narcissist you feel like you are?
I have about four. So I have about 4 or 5 exercises or whatever you want to call them. The first one and probably...
Oh, okay. So this is called reading audio levels, guys. You can see that there's a small blank spot, right? It's blank. There's no audio. I make sure that I be quiet when I mess up so that I can read later the audio levels and make sure that I can see this right here is the first mess up, and then there's a blank spot, and then I try again, and I mess up again, and then there's a blank spot.
And just pretend you have a bunch of weight on your back, and all I do is just stay at the bottom of my squat.
See this? I knew I messed up. I forgot what I said, so I went and did a whole extra line.
Up with a squat, like pretend you have a bunch of weight, and all I...
There we go. So I think this will work.
About to press through your heels and stand up with a squat, like pretend you have a bunch of weight, and all I do is just stay at the bottom of my squat movement.
Myron, what's up, Alejandro?
My glutes flexed and my hips in
Travis Patterson, the lag is real. I'm sure the lag is probably pretty serious. What program is that? It's Sony Vegas Pro 10. Yeah, I'm sorry if the lag is serious, guys. There's a lot of things going on right now. Oh, I guess I can close this since I already imported. That'll help with the RAM issues. But yeah, like I'm streaming right here, so that takes a lot, and like video editing, all the good stuff.
Bunch of weight, and all I do is just stay at the bottom of my squat movement.
Brian, you should close the porn tab.
My glutes flexed and my hips in a solid.
See, I kept messing up in this one take. I couldn't get it right.
And try to pretend that you have a bunch of weight on your back. And what I basically do is I just stay at the bottom of that movement with my hips open, my glutes engaged.
My glutes engaged.
Pretend you have a bunch of weight. And what I basically do is I just stay at the bottom of that and also, in my opinion, helps me kind of stretch out my groin area.
Cut out this blank space.
So, in my opinion, helps me kind of stretch out my groin area and whatnot before the actual lift.
Oh, also, you see me zooming in and out a lot. When you choose a spot in the timeline, whenever you scroll your mouse wheel, it goes to that spot. So it's not only a way to see more detail, but if I want to move around the timeline, it's the fastest way just by quickly scrolling in and then out.
Now my second favorite warm up for my other favorite
How about that? 15 mess ups in a row.
My other favorite warm-up for leg...
I think I still messed it up.
Now another one of my favorite warm-ups for...
Yeah, I messed it up a lot.
Now another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group, is just going through the movement without any weight.
What's your other favorite exercise? What's your favorite warm-up, Brian?
Area and whatnot before the actual lift. Now another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle...
Oh god, I forgot to save. Boys, what are you letting me do here? Nobody's going to tell me about that? Be in a lot of trouble. Leg day warm-ups. Are you guys all going to be at this live stream on Sunday? Because, like, you're at this one, and this one's, like, you know, it was really impromptu. Are you guys all going to be at the scheduled one on Sunday? Please. Seriously.
Actual lift. Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group. If I come up, I really... As you want to feel your hips... You know, you're trying to feel your glutes. You want to feel your hips break and start them... Engage. You're trying to feel your hips come back as you're...
So right there, I just took out the crap because I knew that I was saying my hips twice. See if this
engage. You're trying to... You want to feel your...
Nope.
You're trying to... You want... Engage. You're trying...
Right there, I'm reading the audio again. Right here is where the end of the j goes. So I'm taking out the middle, and then we're going here.
Trying to feel your glutes engage. You want to feel your hips break and start the movement from the top of the squat, moving downwards. While
that mess up chain, I know, is so seriously bad. 5 in a row. That's what's behind it, man. I love this, man. I love you, Travis. I've mentioned you like 4 times before you even got here.
Your hips are coming back. Your knees just over your toes or slightly behind it. You feeling your hips open up, which essentially it feels kind of weird. It's kind of like if you were trying to.
You're so cute. Obviously, I wouldn't miss it. Hell yeah, you wouldn't miss it in S bodybuilding. You can be competing in the Arnold? Are you like the actual bodybuilding show or what, baby? Let me know. I'm gonna be there, man.
But really, I mean,
why you gotta have such loud B's and P's, Brian? Come on, man.
But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise.
All right, so what I said just now was pretty funny or whatever.
How weird that just sounded.
And then I followed up with a laugh. Now, if you follow up what you say, like if it's funny with a laugh, that's going to be a different sound effect that you need than if you don't follow it up with a laugh. If you don't follow it up with a laugh, usually you're going to stop the music, and that's going to cause a dramatic pause, which is in itself funny. But if you laugh, then you ruin that dramatic pause, right? So, oops, why did I put a ding? That's not what I wanted. So instead, you've essentially ruined the production or the professionality of the shot. So the best way to accentuate that in a comedic way is to give a gag reel sound effect. So this is a beep beep, and this signifies the end of a blooper or something. Watch, you'll see.
Sounded. But really, I mean, when you're doing...
See, just like that. I read the audio levels. That's the blank space, around it, and then...
But really,
it's a good segue back into saying correct things after a joke. Plan on driving 6 hours to meet UNLP, but so far I've been snowed in for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, man, that sucks. I didn't even think about that.
Part of your body and how you're engaging it and what's going to work best to
man.
The form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong. This is probably the best warm-up that you can do.
That sucks. I wish I could do something to like meet you or something. But hey, we're live streaming right now. We're talking live. It's better than what for like 32,000 people do right now. Aren't doing. I can't even speak.
Now after I've done those 2 very important warm-up.
Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Damn, this is gonna be a little bit long.
Now after I've done those 2 very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching, and these are very simple. Dynamic just means stretch, and dynamic is always what you want to do because you do not tactile strength from causing plastic deformation because you are holding the stretch for too long and actually changed.
What do I start the next scene with?
So the first one I like to do is for my hamstrings, and basically because you were holding the stretch too long.
All right.
Causing plastic deformation because you were holding the stretch for too long.
So take out the bad because and put in the good because. Smash cut.
Plastic deformation because you were holding the stretch too.
See, that was a little bit too long there, so clean it up a little bit faster.
Formation because you were holding the stretch too long. So,
man, the timing is seriously important, guys. The love is real, bro. The love is real for you too, Travis Peterson. Richard Lewis says, good idea to do this on the live stream, especially for those who want to start making videos and never edited before, like myself. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad that this can help people. I never thought about this before, and I don't know why I've edited over 1,000 videos. Like, I definitely should have been doing this earlier. But
completely straight.
Because, like, Chelsea does her RuneScape thing, and she's awesome at RuneScape.
Hamstring, nothing else.
And it's her passion. And, like, well, I mean, it's not her passion, but, like, it's her hobby, or I don't know what you want to call it. But it's the same way for me in video editing. I love doing it, so I might as well show people and talk.
Kicking. I can also...
I might start doing these pretty often if you guys like them.
But what I will do is 12 to 16 of these kicks on the other side. That is hamstrings. Then I'll move on to back. It's kind of just like a kick back. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys.
So you got the blank space here. I realize that this might be pretty hard to follow. If you're trying to do splits in Vegas, you press the letter S after you choose somewhere on the timeline, and that will split it. So I'm saving also. Control S. That's a really good idea. Always save. Hey, baby girl, checking to send you some love. Oh, I love you too, John. Bro, I wish I was going to the Arnold. Really want to meet you. I really want to meet you too, Carlos. I really do, man. I made it.
Like,
yes,
I don't even know how to describe it. You guys can see it right. Kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys can your hip and let your foot swing back slightly different. But essentially, all you're trying to do is feel your quads, stretch foot back. Again, I'll do this for 12 to 16 reps, and that will feel... again, I'll do this for 12 to 16.
So basically, when I'm going through this these levels right here, since they're all pretty inconsistent, I just go to the end of each blank spot, like the end of each like bulk of audio, and then I go to the blank spot, and I just test to see if it is awkward or not. And if it is, then I get rid of it, like this one is. I said again twice, so I take the second again.
Swing your leg back. Again, I'll do this for 12 to 16 reps, and that is essentially what I do for my quads and hamstrings. I'll probably do each of those twice for each side of the leg. And then finally, the last thing that I'll do is really just an opening. And then finally, the last thing that I'll do is really just an opening of the hips. Essentially, all I'll do is stand straight up. Finally, the last thing that I'll do is, and finally, the last thing.
See how many times you gotta mess up to get it right? And we're gonna be at the Quest booth? Hell yeah! That's where all my homeboys and girls are, so yeah, I'm gonna be at the Quest booth. I think first day I'll be at the Quest booth at the same time as everyone else is scheduled to be there, so I can hang out with my buds like Josie May and John and all them.
I'll probably do for each side of the leg. And finally, the last thing I'll do is just a little warm up for the hips. Essentially,
And then I'll be at the Isotory booth, I think the second day, just because I'm filming their event.
I'll move it outwards, I'll abduct it outwards, and then
I'm filming CT Fletcher and stuff, so I'll go to the booth on the first day and record, but then the second day I think we're going to do a meet and greet over there so I can be a part of the video and like be closer and whatnot and make it a little easier, have more time to edit him, record him.
Down, in front of me, outwards, down, and then after I've done it that way, I do it the opposite way, where I start from the outside, abduct it in, and then come down. And you guys can see this. I'm sure you guys can see this because my words are not described.
I go from the outside to the inside of your butt.
Pain or discomfort, this definitely helps me stretch and open up. And there you have it, guys. There.
Looks like we just got to the end of the video. Pow. Don't worry, guys. There's plenty of editing left. I'm not leaving you guys anytime soon. It's 4:52 right now at my time. Probably way later for you guys. And I still got to score this and put B-roll over it. You have to try the new Muscle Farm Combat Crunch. Better than Quest Bars, sirs. I'll try them, man. I think I might have tried those at the last expo, actually.
Open up. And there you have it, guys. There are them. And there you have it, guys.
Oh, I messed up. Damn it, I did this audio correcting for no reason. I already messed up on it.
And there you have it, guys. There you have it, guys.
Boom. Hit you in the face with the...
Open up. There you have it, guys. There is my...
Yeah, I like the end. The end is good.
And there you have it, guys. There is my warm-up for my legs.
Like a
After
buffer.
this, I'll actually do some weighted warm-ups with just traditional, like you would, expect. So if I was going to hit 3 plates, I would do, 1 plate on the squat bar for like 6 reps, and then 1 plate and a quarter.
Michael Flotron, oh man, the internet in Nam sucks in Vietnam. I bet it does.
Same thing. Whatever
also,
you wanna do, whatever
Michael, I'm freaking stoked to do a video I hope you're still in the room. I know that was like 2 minutes ago you commented that, but I'm excited to do our video project, man.
You can do after this, but that is my body weight, just completely from the very beginning of your leg workout, before you actually even start the warm-ups. Warm, cold, warm-up.
Yeah, no, seriously, I've never had anyone record me before and edit it for me and like produce something out of their own style, not my style. That'll be really cool. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty amped, man. Seriously. Thank you.
Warm-up. I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, by the way, there's another joke.
Start the warm-ups. Warm-up. I hope you guys...
Yeah, when you mess up a line or something, you're talking, just keep going. Just make it into something funny and then roll through it.
I've been requesting this video, so if you do have any requests, just like this style of video where I explain,
Do you guys have any video requests? Since we have an exclusive audience right now.
Style of video where I explain, exercise. I can definitely just do more general videos like this, and I'll just cover all the muscle groups and whatnot as we go. If you're not going to be...
Scrubbing up the messes.
On a small side note, I have been starting to on a small side,
oh, I did this one like 100 times, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm just going to skip to here.
On a smaller note, I've been starting to...
Look at all these mess ups. Bless me. Oh, Lordy. Bless me, bless me. I've been having a little sore throat lately, guys. I hope that I'm not getting sick for the frickin' Arnold. Jeebus. Hey, Haley57, what's up, girl? That's awesome, Gert. It's It's 0053 for Duarmid for Travis Peterson, and it's 7:53
and
p.m.
whatnot as we
Existence
go. On a smaller note,
11:23
I've been starting to
a.m.
record and also live stream my editing process when I edit a video for this channel, Humorous Fitness, on my second channel, Humorous Progress. So if you're not already following along on Humorous Progress, you guys should go over there. The link
Talking
will be in the
about you
description
guys.
below. Make sure you subscribe, and if you're
Watch
interested,
this. You guys are
can
gonna
see how
enjoy
I
this.
edit
This is kind of like Inception. Ready? Watch. I'm gonna go to the. Oh, I gotta do this quick before the stream catches up to me. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Come on, hurry, quick. Oh, you dummy. Oh, you're so stupid. You're clicking the wrong things. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, where's the live event? Oh, there's no way I'm making this. It's okay. Whatever. Alright, you guys are all getting put into the video right now. How cool is this? Check this out. And then we're going to take that screenshot. Oh, by the way, I pressed, there's a key above your insert, delete, home, end, page up, page down little thing, which is to the right of your backspace key. There's a key above that called PRNTSCRN, print screen, and then also sysrec. And you can choose that, and you'll be able to, I guess I should put it, yeah, I'll put it up here. You can choose that, you click it, and then it screenshots what's on your screen. And then you just drop it in Paint by just opening Paint and then pressing Control and V, the letter V, and that pastes it. And let's see, we'll just call this Brian Streams. Brian Streams, close this so it stops lagging my computer. And then we'll open it, go to the pictures. We'll go to Brian Streams, whatever it was. B. Why am I slow on this right now? It's kind of embarrassing. There it is.
my editing process. On a smaller note, I've been starting to record and also live stream.
Boom, you guys are going to pop up right now. Oh, when you drop a picture in, it's never going to be 1920 by 1080 or 16 by 9 aspect ratio. It's always going to be something different. So you drop a picture in and then right click in here and click match output aspect. Of course you want to match the output aspect because the aspect ratio that you're using for 1920 by 1080 for full HD or whatever, 1080p as you might call it, is how it has to stay when it renders. You know, it's not going to change for the picture. So you match output aspect ratio and then it fills the whole screen. And then what I always do for pictures is I like a little bit of movement. So I'm going to crop it so that you can see that it says live stream over here. Actually, and I won't say Brian Turner. And then you can see some of these names because I know some people that are in the stream right now are going to be very excited that they're in the video tomorrow. I love adding people if I can, you know, especially if you're going to be excited about it. Ooh, looks like we got a little bit of lag for me. Okay, my computer's catching my effect. Just needs to cool down.
Stream my editing process when I edit a video for this channel, Humorous Fitness, on my second channel, Humorous Progress. For this channel, Humorous Fitness, on my
I have an audio spike right here, so I'm stopping there.
On my second channel, Humorous.
I need to drop it a little bit earlier.
On my second channel, Humorous Progress. So if you're not already following along on Humorous Progress, you guys should go over there. The link will be in the description below. Already following along on Humorous Progress. So if you're not already following along on my second channel, Humorous Progress.
So I'm going to drop a title right here for people to click. I'm going to annotate this because I know I'm going to have this video done way early and I won't be uploading it as I sleep, so I know I'll be able to annotate this as it gets finished. So we'll call this click for second channel. And you know, I'm going to give you guys a little secret right now. Seriously. This is a secret right here. If you use this text, you better at least remember who told you it. Bebes nueve. Okay? Don't ask me anything else. Don't say another word. Shh, 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 shh. Then I'm going to put a draw shadow on here. So I'm going to come over to effects in the Sony Vegas panel, Sony Vegas Pro 10. I'm going to click draw shadow, which gives it a shadow below it. You see that in the preview frame over here. It looks beautiful with the draw shadow on it, and then I've recently been enjoying drawing outlines on it with very, very small width and very small feathering, which gives it that extra bolded black outline, which looks really nice to me, at least in my opinion.
I'm going to drop it down to the bottom where it looks natural and good, natty. And then we are going to... Oh god, there's so much going on. Go to sound effects and we're going to get a shiny ding. Bing! Yep, you guys are learning all the secrets right now, I just realized. If you guys are taking my styles, just let me know so I can see your videos. I just want to watch. Shiny ding, guys. If you want this cool sound effect, that's what it's called.
Second channel, Humorous Progress. So if you're not already following along on Humorous Progress, you guys should go over there. The link will be in the description below.
Pre-workout and freaking ketchup challenge. No thanks, Jeff.
These videos and see the process behind, you know, all the YouTube magic that you guys love to see.
You know what? Actually, I would totally do that if people really wanted to see that.
Love to see. If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate you guys dropping the thumbs up, dropping me a comment, let me know what you think. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe.
Muscle building
and don't
training
miss
and
the
tips
live
for
show
teens
tomorrow.
like
I'm gonna
myself.
be so sad and mad if you do. Team Beyond the Week, Big J.
I guess I haven't done a general video like that, like training tips for younger dudes, or just training tips in general, like general training tips. Because I assume that like most people know all that, but then I forget that like everyone starts at a different spot. Everyone's at a different spot. So not everyone has the same experience as I do.
And don't miss the live show tomorrow. I'm going to be so sad and mad.
Or also, I guess not everyone has been following along with the channel for a long time. Because like if you have, you probably notice some things. Pick up on some things. Okay, so I'm done with making this all one cohesive and coherent narrative and storyline. Now this is very boring because it's just my ass talking. And you know what? A lot of people put out videos where it's 6.5 minutes of them just talking with just their faces. Get your face out of here. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. So what we're doing instead, my friends, is I have some B-roll waiting for me. Wow, I've never had my computer lag so hard. Not lag, but like, I guess that is lag. It's just like very slow to make adjustments to my movements. I'm gonna go back to my 2015 album folder, Saturday. We're gonna go to the 27th. And check it out, boys and girls. I already knew what I was gonna edit, so I recorded for the edit. And this is B-roll. So I'm going to drop the audio. It's going to try building peaks, but to negate that, you just click the audio level, the audio track, press the letter U. You can do this anytime you want, even if it's not building peaks. Press the letter U. That ungroups your audio from your video. You see that? If you want to regroup them, just highlight them both and then press the letter G, group. And now they're grouped at that spot, synchronized as you move them. But what I want to do is press U, and now the audio is independent, and delete it because it has no reason to be there. You know, I don't need the audio levels, or I don't need the audio from someone's gonna make fun from the freaking B-roll because it's just me doing things. Hey, this is fun.
Bro, is the live show.
All right, real quick, let me do color corrections before we actually edit this down. You know I already gave you credit for babies. Travis is still watching. You don't have to give me credit for anything, baby. You have full rights to my life, Travis. You know I got mad love for you, baby. So we're going to pull up the color curves here. Gonna bring out the brightness. What a cute picture. Oh gosh. You know what I'm going to do, guys? It's so damn cute, I'm just going to save it. So I'm going to post it on Instagram later. Pow. Maybe, I will. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not sold. I might forget. And then I think we need some flesh tone in here because I'm always either really weird colored red or like a blue, cold, pale as fuck color. Oops, I cussed for the first time. I'm sorry. How did you learn to edit? Did you follow tutorials? Says Dexistence. I learned to edit by just editing, and after a long enough experience, you get very good at it. And then whenever I want to learn something new, like a transition or something, I just Google it. You can learn anything you want on Google. So now we're going to go through and time this.
Times. I want to say that if you don't already know, tomorrow...
Let's give this a save too. Feeling like a crash is imminent.
For you to ask any question at all. It doesn't have to be fitness related. It doesn't have to be anything related.
Okay.
MT minus 7. So figure out what that is for you guys, or you can just
Still on the
leg
announcement.
day, which is ironic because this video itself is about leg days. You guys have asked me many times to go over my leg warm up and what do I do and why do I do it, and it's very basic, but I feel like a lot of people don't have a focused mentally into the zone. About 4 or 5 exercises or whatever you want to call them, little movements that I do to warm my legs before I start any heavy compound leg day. The first one,
Skies out, thighs out. Woo! I realize now, looking at this angle, there's gonna be a lot of comments about my butt and my man dick.
any heavy compound leg day. The first one, and probably the one that I like the most, is without any weight on your back, not even the bar or anything, just squat down into the bottom of your squat movement. For me, that's full ass to grass. For you, that might be, parallel or something, so this might be a different story for you. But if you go full ass to grass, go all the way down and make sure that you're engaging your hips and your glutes, because you want to open your hips at the bottom. It's very hard to
our YouTube
understand
chemistry is on
until
point.
you feel what it means to open your hips. But essentially, you don't want to let your lower back round. You don't want to let your butt round. You want to keep your glutes engaged, like you're about to press through your heels and stand up with a squat. Like pretend you have a bunch of weight. And what I basically do is I just stay at the bottom of that movement.
You guys think that's too long? You think that's a little awkward how long the clip is?
I
really want to demonstrate. Also, I think that's really adorable. That crotch though, man dick. You've done worse challenges in the past. That's true. I have. Something on beginning to weight train. I could do that. What color is the dress, Brianna? Blue and black or white and gold? It's definitely white and gold, but it's also trolls. So who cares, right?
And I just hold that for 20, 30
Okay, and then
also, in my opinion, helps me kind of stretch out my groin area.
so we probably want to... Oh, there's going to be such good comments about my undercarriage.
20, 30 seconds. This really helps for me. 20, 30 seconds. This really helps. 20, 30 seconds. This really helps for me. It helps me think of what muscles I need to keep in.
Oh, looks like I was done with that.
This really helps for me. It helps keep engaged when I'm at the bottom of that movement, and also, in my opinion, helps me. Helps me kind of stretch out my.
I hate that there's all those people behind us.
Actual lift. Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg.
Makes me all wary of what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh crap, they're going to be in the video. Is that ever going to be a problem at some point? Like, it's educational.
My favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle.
Oh man, I'm going to get a lot of I did not realize how just straight wiener shot this is. This is just like, hey, look at my dick. Hey, go buy some machine after you look at my dick.
Me kind of stretch out my groin area and whatnot before the actual lift. Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group, is just going through the movement without any weight on it. So I'll put the bar on my back, maybe not even with the bar, and I'll just go through the movement, going all the way down to the bottom of the squat and then coming.
Oh God, people are gonna talk about these kids so hard. Sometimes you gotta crop people out, you know what I mean, guys? Sometimes you gotta crop them out when they're doing things that will get them made fun of, like just standing there. It doesn't fare well. Not a lot of people really let you get away with that. So, damn it, this kid's killing me. You killing me, Smalls. I'm gonna crop downwards like this so that you can still see everything, even though I've cropped him out. It's kind of a bitch that I have to do that, but whatever.
Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group, is just going through the movement without any weight on it. So I'll put the bar on my back, maybe not
crotch
even
out there.
bar,
Epic
and I'll
crotch
just go
shot.
through the movement, going all the way
The
down
louder you fart,
to
the
the
less
bottom
people
of the
are.
squat, and then coming up. And as I come up, I really try to thrust my
Hi,
hips
love Miss
forward.
Park. How are you,
guys are
girl?
going to make a lot of jokes about that, and I would up. And as I come up, I really try to thrust my hips forward. I know you guys are going to make a lot of jokes about that. Of the squat and then coming. I really
I'm gonna try to thrust my hips forward.
their bot.
I'd like to try and really let everyone know where my hips are. Woo! I hope people don't start ass to grass squatting because of me. Like, I mean, there's like benefits to it and stuff, but it's not the only thing. It's not the only thing, guys.
As I come up, I really try to thrust my hips forward. I know you guys are going to make a lot of jokes about that, and I would too. But you're trying to
Where's the butt? Got to time it to the butt. Butt. Nice little spike to switch it on.
I would too, but you're trying to squeeze your glutes.
Brian, I love you. I love you too,
your
Ryan
glutes
Henry.
Should be so damn
so much.
flexed.
Brian, I also love you. I love you too,
Seriously,
Robert. I love you too, Joe.
Don't squeeze their
I love
bots
you
hard enough.
too, Ryan
And
too.
When you're doing the movement,
OMG,
you're
yay.
actively trying to think about each piece of your body.
HumerusFitness. I love Lamp. Hey, you funny. Brandon says I love him more. You guys are awesome.
Seriously, I feel like a lot of people don't squeeze their bots hard enough. And when you're doing the movement, you're actively trying to think about each piece of your body. You know, you're trying to feel your glutes engage. You want to feel your hips break and start the movement from the top of the squat, moving downwards while your hips are coming back, your knees just over your toes or slightly behind it.
I guess I could slide some light warm-up footage in here, since I'm all talking about kinetically thinking and whatnot. Man, I wish there was a gym that I could work out at that I didn't have to worry about this background people. Because like one day someone's gonna be like, I look stupid in the background, and it's not my fault that you look stupid. Like you were acting like you were doing something stupid, and then a piece of equipment might have caught you doing that. But it's not like I made you do that stupid thing. Just saying.
Moving downwards while your hips are coming back, your knees just...
Also, I know that I'm narrating, so that's why I'm not even looking at the camera, because I'm just thinking about what I'm saying, because I know this is going to be overlay footage going over my face.
Downwards while you start the movement from the top of the squat, moving downwards while your hips are coming back.
There's too long of a pause there.
From the top of the squat,
Too long of a pause there. I don't like pauses, guys. I like things moving fast and well.
break and start the movement from the top of the squat, moving downwards while your hips are coming back, your knees just over your toes or slightly behind it. You feeling your hips open up, which essentially it feels kind of weird. It's kind of like if you were trying to show your butthole to the world. I know that just ruined this for a lot of people, but you really have to try to...
Oh, God. Oh, man, I wish I didn't even say that. People are going to take that one so far. It'll be funny, though.
Try to stick your butt out, and you try to push each of your glute cheeks.
Let's go with more warm-up footage until I say the funny part of that line, and then we'll switch to my face, because it's pretty funny. Come on now. Do the warm-up already, you little sassy pants. You little sassy panda bear. Switching to here.
You really have to try to stick your butt out, and you try to push each of your glute cheeks outwards as you come to the bottom, and then as you're coming up, you try to contract them inwards. I just realized how weird that just sounded.
So let's speed this warm up a little bit up. It took a little bit too long for me to start.
You have to try to stick your butt out, and you try to...
Guess I should start it even a little earlier. This guy right here, he's awesome.
You really have to try to stick your butt out, and you try to push each of your glute cheeks outwards as you come to the bottom, and then as you're coming up, you try to contract them inwards.
So right here probably be a funny spot to drop into my face talking, because I'm about to be all embarrassed.
You try to contract them inwards. I just realized how weird that just sounded. But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise, you should be thinking about every single part of your body and how you're engaging it and what's going to work best to make the form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong.
Did I stop recording for my 2 plates? Aw, you silly bastard. Whatever. So I'm showing all this. Separate them cheeks. Ha ha, Chloe. I love when girls make funny jokes like that. It's cool that you guys are all going to go to the video tomorrow and then be like, psh, I already saw this. I saw him edit this. Oh, you guys are watching the front end version of this. I really hope you guys do that, because I'm looking for those tomorrow. Joe Dirt, use your phone, brah. Live streams work now. Yeah, you guys can leave comments on your phone.
Your body and how you're engaging it and what's going to work best to make the form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong. This is probably the best warm-up that you can... This is probably the best warm-up that you can do. Now, after I've done those 2 very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching, and these are very simple. Dynamic just means that you aren't holding the stretch. You're
dynamic, so let's look for the spot where I'm swinging my leg around like
any
crazy.
strength,
Oh man, you know what else is gonna get commented a lot tomorrow? Oh yeah, bro, you ain't got no calves. Team no calves, bro.
Best warm-up that you can do. Now after I've done those two very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching and these are very simple. Dynamic just means that you aren't holding the stretch, you're continuing moving around while you're doing the stretch. And dynamic is always what you want to do before your weight training, while you want to do static afterwards, because you do not want to lose any strength. And
Brian, tell us your sub-sponsor.
From
I don't know about that. You sassy little
contractile strength
sassy little
from causing
petunia.
plastic deformation because you were holding the stretch
Get out of here, obese to beast. I'm trying to record a stretching video.
as high as you can, trying to keep it straight. Doesn't have to be completely.
Damn it! Why there's so many
Like
these silly kids in the background, man? They're killing me. Killing me, Small. Stop being back there. Do something else. Oh, cool. I didn't even realize you can see my face. Oh, I should be showing my face. I thought it was just... So you gotta be attentive, guys. You gotta be careful. What if I drop down like this? God, that kid is killing me, man. It's a problem shooting at commercial gyms, right? Tally, what's up, girl? You in my stream, though. What's up, Tally? Hey, if you guys haven't checked out Tally, you should go blow up her channel. She's awesome, man. Go check out Tally Schlaff. AF.
Formation because you were holding the stretch too long. So the first one I like to do is for my
cool
hamstrings,
kid,
and basically
cool kid,
all it is
cool
one
kid,
leg is
cool
straight
kid,
and the
cool
other
kid,
leg
cool
you're gonna
kid, cool
kick
kid,
as high as you
cool
can,
kid.
trying to keep it straight.
Someone's gonna
Doesn't
get mad at me
have to
when
be
they read the
completely
comments.
straight,
Get their
but
butt
mostly
hurt.
straight because you are trying to stretch the hamstring, nothing else. And you're just gonna kick that toe as high as you can in the sky. If you want to, you can touch your toe. A lot of people use your toe.
So I'm gonna crop him out once again for the 9,000th time. There we go, right up there, we'll go up here, we'll put that right there, there we go.
Be completely
See, he gets
straight,
cropped out, he
but
was right
mostly
here. And I ran out of footage for this.
A lot of people used to do that in soccer, but really you're just kicking. I can also suggest holding with your arm the opposite side.
Let's just cut out all that BS.
A lot of people used to do that in soccer, but really you're just kicking.
Yeah, let's just go to kicking, and then the rest of it's talking about how I can balance myself, I think.
But what I will do is 12 to 16 of these.
Yeah, so we'll just drop all that about balancing yourself. I think we all know how to balance, Brian. Come on. Check this out, guys. If you're using Sony Vegas, pressing D to toggle over to the selection tool, and instead of having to highlight it all yourself, if you start the highlight and then press while holding down the left button, but also press the right button, you'll adjust the way that you're selecting. So you can either do free range selection, which is nifty and cool sometimes. And then there's vertical selection, which chooses everything from top to bottom. And then there's horizontal, which chooses everything from left to right. You guys know how that works. So I use this constantly, and you can pull your stuff back. I know there is also ripple effect or ripple delete or whatever they call it in Apples. I forget what it's called in Vegas. I know how to use that too. I believe it's F, but I just don't trust it. How do you not trust a program? It's programmed. Shh.
If you want to, you can touch your toe. A lot of people used to do that in soccer, but really you're just kicking. But what I will do is 12.
You can't just blur them out. Yeah, blurring might be a good idea. Guys, blurring is not as easy as it looks on cops. You have to actually... Let's show you. Let's show you just for fun. So check it out. If I wanted to blur, like, for example, this guy's face, I would have to select very accurately. Right now I'm not very accurate. Very accurately around his face, and then create that as a new level above the current track. So a track above the track. And then I would have to use an effect to blur this one. And then also, every time he moved, in every single frame from that point on, so this is where his face would be blurred, every single time he moves, right, I would have to adjust that keyframe. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Because look, now his face is out of it. So instead, I would have to look at this. Check this out, guys. I hope you don't think I'm mad at you or anything. I'm not. I'm totally not. I'm just playing with you. It's crazy. It's just pandemonium. That's all my point was there. I'm just making a point, I guess, a little too dramatically.
But mostly straight because you touch your toe. A lot of people used to do that in soccer, but really you're just kicking. But what I will do is 12 to 16 of these kicks on one side, switch to the other side, do 12 to 16 of those. It's like a kick back. It's kind of like, That is hamstrings. Then I'll move on to quads, and basically quads is kind of just...
Cool. And then moving on to quads. I watched a video on blurring and it did not look worth it. Super not worth it at all. I mean, I can do it. I've done it before, but not my favorite. God, these kids, man, behind me are just killing me. Oh, my solution for if anyone ever complains or anything, I'll just delete the video. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Of those kicks on the other side. That is hamstrings. Then I'll move on to quads, and basically quads is kind of just like a kick back. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys can see it right now. But basically you're trying to stop your knee just below your hip and let your foot swing back and almost touch your butt. We used to call these butt kickers in soccer, except they were just slightly different. But essentially all you're trying to do is feel your quads stretch each time you're pulling your foot back, and you're using a lot of momentum. So you got to use a lot of force and really swing your leg back. Again, I'll do this for 12 to 16 reps, and that is essentially what I do for my quads and hamstrings. I'll probably do each of those twice for each side.
Oh, you're moving too fast, Brian. You're moving too fast, bro. Hold on.
What I do for my quad, that is essentially reps, and that is essentially what I do for my quads and hamstrings. I'll probably do each of those twice for each side of the leg. And finally, the last thing I'll do is
here we go. And then we're doing a little opening of the hip. Ooh, lots of hips and glutes and groins up in this one. Some people are going to be getting turned up.
Of the leg. And finally, the last thing I'll do is just a little warm up for the hips.
Just open your own gym. Well, I wish, Charlie.
And then I'll take my knee straight up.
Oh wow, that's difficult. I appreciate you explaining it. Hell yeah.
From there,
I appreciate you
outwards,
appreciating it, not just hating me for
and then I'll drop
pointing
to
it
the
out.
floor and then start again. So in front of me, outwards, down. In front of me, outwards, down. And then after I've done it that way, I do it the opposite way, where I start from the outside, abducted, and then I adduct it in, and then come down. And you guys can see this. I'm sure you guys can see this because my words are not describing it as well as it needs to be. But this really helped. Way I do it the opposite way, where I, as well as it needs to be. And you guys can see this. I'm sure you guys can see.
Go right there and right there and.
Do it the opposite way, where I start from the outside, abducted, and then I adduct it in.
Those Machine Fitness hoodies are fresh. Hell yeah, they are, man. Actually, the track pants too. Oh, they're juicy. I'm wearing them right now, the track pants. I'm sweating my balls off, so I couldn't wear the jacket.
My words are not describing it as well as it needs to be. But this really helps me with my hips. My hips feel so much better, and I feel like I can get to the bottom of the squat with a lot less pain or whatever you want to call it, with a lot less discomfort. This definitely helps me stretch and open up. And there you have it, guys. There is my warm-up for my legs after.
I actually have a little bonus warm-up right here. Yeah, I didn't show you that. It's always good to film more stuff than you'll need, guys. Like, if you're like, oh man, should I film my warm-ups? Probably. You should probably film your warm-ups. I mean, unless you already have tons of material that you're going to film that day. Maybe you'll be talking and you're like, man, I wish I had something to put over my damn face. I don't want to be talking this whole time.
You actually definitely read through them. I take note of what you
Where is
video
that?
Where I explain.
The series.
On my second channel.
There it is.
Stream.
Just like forward
like
kick
this.
things.
On a smaller note, I've been starting to record and also live.
There we go. Cool. I've been starting to record and live stream. Taking showers naked. It's $5,000 million per second. PayPal it to suckmydick@gmail.com.
Discomfort, this less pain or whatever you want to call it, a lot less discomfort. This definitely helps me stretch and open up. And there you have it, guys. There is my warm up for my legs. After this, I'll actually do some weighted warm-ups with just traditional like you would, expect. So if I was going to hit 3 plates, I would do,
This is a good time to just drop one of these quick warm-up sets in, even though we already blasted a few of them throughout the video, just because they were good clips in the first place. This is actually rounding up to be quite a nice video, guys. I was a little bit nervous. Sometimes structure doesn't go perfect and you have to redo things, and I have to really redo much here. Wow, I wish I could keep up with you guys. Oh, by the way, I sent it to you on Facebook, but I'll say it here. Congrats on the Machine sponsor. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. You guys, if you ever want to buy stuff to help me out or whatever, or you just like the stuff and you also want to help me out, please make sure you click the link. Don't use the coupon code only. because no one gets paid unless you press links, because that's the only way for the thing to track you.
You know, 1 plate on the squat bar for like 6 reps, and then 1 plate and a quarter for like 6 reps, and then 2 plates for like 6 reps. Same thing. Whatever you want to do, whatever your regular warm-up is, you can do after this, but that is my body weight, you know, just completely from the very beginning of your leg workout, before you actually even start the warm-up. Even start the warm-up.
I'm going to drop this out for the start part, because then it gets funny, and I want my joke to hit.
Then start the warm-up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yep.
I made it because a lot of you have been
cool.
requesting
So now we're at
this
the
video.
musical scoring part of this. Ooh, we're getting there, guys. It's starting to get dark in my room. Let me turn the light on. Oh, God. Holy shit. Oh, man. Are you guys okay? I'm really sorry about that. I bet that was so annoying. That was probably so loud. Oh, hold on. Oh, man. There we go. We're all good. No more weird noises. It's okay, guys. We're back and we're good. Your moms and dads are probably, what the fuck was that? Okay, so now we're going to musically score. I'm going to read the comments real quick. 10 points is you get the reference, never nude checking in here. I don't get the reference. Arrested Development. I never watched Arrested Development. Have you listened to Rob Bailey's new album? No, he's really good, but I just don't really listen to him. I mean, I love his music. Like, he does awesome, but I just don't like the music. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Brian, any advice for teens wanting to start bulking? Yeah, man, eat some more food than you're eating now and lift 6 days a week. Hell yeah, do Lohilo, Lohilo. Congrats on the sponsorship. Thank you, man. R.I.P. ears. I'm sorry, guys. Oi, Machine, do you post in Australia? Yeah, I do, Beyond the Week, and Machine also does. Why, Brian? Why? I'm so sorry. Everyone's dead. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Now let's start this scoring.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys, what's up, everyone?
Alright, so I don't really have a mood here except for just general happiness, and I'm doing an announcement, so I know the announcement's going to be much shorter than the actual video, so what I want is basically a title slide of music. So I have my music folder, and then I have royalty free. This is like actual stuff. And then royalty free. And then here's Audio Micro, which is obviously all the stuff from Audio Micro. And then there's all the stuff from Epidemic Sound. Those are the 2 folders I use. Everything else is really just stuff from back in the day. Oh, and the last one is YouTube. Sorry for burping in your face. The last one is YouTube. This is a YouTube audio library. And actually, we are going to use... Yeah, we're going to use the deed here. Check this out. I'm going to hear my music all over people's channels. It's going to be hilarious because this is a recorded thing. So people are going to be able to rewatch this over and over. Just credit me, guys. That's all. The link in the description, or just tell me, or whatever.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys have asked for many, many times, I want to say that if you...
So here's a cool tip. I like to start my music at the beginning of my titles, at the beginning of my videos, really loudly to kind of make you aware of the music that's playing, and then drop it down so you can hear me more clearly. So here...
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now,
It's a little too loud, right? So what you do is make a split a few seconds into the song with S, and then you're going to bring down the second part down a few decibels, whatever you want, and then you're going to fade them together. I know that might seem easy and simple to you, but what you just did is took an audio level from one level to a lower level, but smoothly. Listen to
What's
this.
up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the
Drop
topic at
about
hand,
2
which you guys have
decibels.
asked for many, many times, I want to say that if you don't already
There we go.
know, tomorrow is the live show. John from Obese to Beast, LP from Lanky Progress TV, and myself will be available for you to ask any question at all.
Starts to get a little louder when it starts hitting bass hits and drums and stuff, so I like to drop it again. A lot of songs get louder after the introduction, so make sure you're wary of that and check all of your audio levels as you edit. And just don't be dumb. Like, listen to your stuff and see if it sounds good or not.
And myself
Wow,
will
28
be
people
available for
watching?
you to ask
Crap.
any question at all. It doesn't have to be fitness related, doesn't have to be anything related. You can ask us what our favorite color unicorn is. Let's start.
I remember when there was 30 people watching my actual live show on the main channel. Not long ago at all. Holy crap, man. Here, okay, so check it out. I just made a joke. Watch. I'd cut the music.
Be anything related, you can ask us what our favorite color unicorn is. That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m.
See what I did there? So that was funny. And the impact will make sense in a second when I actually bring the music back in. I guess I can continue the music the same. So
color unicorn. Color unicorn is. That starts tomorrow at 11 a. That starts.
And then I'd ruin the impact by looking back at the camera. Oh God, I've never tried this before. Is it gonna work? Did that just work? Are all this stuff, is everything still lined up? I'd be pissed if it wasn't.
The first one, and probably the one that I'll...
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like Ripple Edit. It ruined my synchronization. I'm glad I checked. So instead I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Oops, where am I? Oh God, oh fuck. Yeah, what is happening here? Oh Lord, I just got confused. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, alright. Okay. Okay, alright.
That's...
There we go. Jeez. That was difficult, wasn't it, friends? It's okay. We're getting there. And then because of that, because of my play line ticker, I can see where I am needing to highlight to, and I'm just going to drag everything back just a notch, and now we got it.
color unicorn is. That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST or GMT -7. So figure out what that is for you guys.
Let's see.
That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yeah, must be
The
hidden.
unicorn is. That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST or GMT -7. So figure out that. That starts tomorrow at 11. That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST and PS.
Trying to get it to hit hard.
That starts tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yep, there we go.
PST or GMT -7. So figure out that.
My
is
phone's
for
at
you guys.
7%.
Or you just
No!
click the link
You're gonna
immediately below
die.
This video.
I thought you
It'll
used
take
Apple
to the watch
products.
page and you'll
What
see
made
a
you think that,
counter
baby?
of How many
I have
hours
never,
and minutes
ever,
are left
ever,
until the show
ever
starts. Behind me on.
made anything useful off an Apple. Haha, I've used an Apple. Never actually done anything pointful other than, what's that called? Like the little webcam thing, like iPhoto or photo booth, and then you do the little bulbous face. Yeah, that was pretty useful.
Until the show starts. Behind me on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting a leg day, which is ironic.
Okay, so now we got done with the announcement, so it's time to signify in people's brains subconsciously that we're moving on to a different topic. We're talking about a different thing. Essentially, like, if you think about it, it's like color coding, but for your musical site. What should we go with? Groovy? We can go with jazz? Let's see how Mini Money sounds. So you'll do royalty-free music so much that you guys are used to the names and you like literally think about the royalty-free songs before you even edit and stuff. It's crazy. Brian, can you chuck the link for Machine in here? I can chuck the link for your butt in here. Sorry guys, just gotta do a little selfless promotion. Machine, fitness, apparel. I guess it's just like that. I'll just copy that. Okay, alright, okay. Control C. And then Control V. Oh, can't put links up, guys. Just go to one of my videos on HumerusFitness. You can click the link from there, baby. And then we're gonna use Mini Money. This is a song that I like. It's very chill and very backgroundy. Let's see if it sounds right. Sometimes things don't sound right though.
Starts. Behind me on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting a leg day, which is
Except it does sound awesome, so it's all good.
Starts. Behind me on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting a leg day, which is ironic because this video itself is about leg days. You guys have asked me many times to go over my leg warm-up and what do I do and why do I do it, and it's very basic, but I feel like a lot of people don't have a solid warm-up, and I feel a warm-up is so important, not only to help you, prevent injuries and all that you
Ryan Henry,
your
your
warm-up
doctor
before,
story about
but also
ketchup
get
is
you
hilarious, my
focused
friend.
mentally into the zone and to prepare yourself.
I went to the doctor last week. He said my testosterone levels have tripled in the past month. He was blown away, never seen anything like it before. How could it be, he asked. Ketchup. I responded.
Mentally into the zone and to prepare yourself for what kind of contractions and movements that you're going to...
Okay, now this song's kind of bugging me. So it's probably loopy songs. Is like after they loop a few times, you're like, all right, shut
You
up.
usually hear 1 star 4, but also to get you focused mentally into the zone and to prepare yourself for what kind of contractions and movements that you're going to be going through. So I have about 4 or 5.
All right, cool. So there's kind of the intro to the video of the actual main part of the video. So now we're moving on to another scene again. So this signifies more music change needed. Ooh, kind of want to use that womp 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 bum 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 womp womp womp. You guys know what song I'm talking about. Maybe I can use this one I used on Chelsea's video and edit it though. The Dope Steppa. This is from YouTube Audio Library right now. So if you like this song, it's called The Dope Steppa with an A instead of ER. It's on the YouTube Audio Library. Take it and enjoy it. I don't know, it might be too loud though. It's a sick song. I don't know if it's going to do well with narration over it though.
You're going to be going through. So I have about 4 or 5 exercises.
Yep, it is. It's going to do really well. That's what happens when you pick golden little nuggets of songs. You don't even have to try so hard with the musical scoring. Well, once you get at it. Like once you're used to what songs you have available.
So I have about 4 or 5 exercises, or whatever you want to call them, little movements that I do to warm my legs up before I start any heavy compound leg day. The first one, and probably the one that I like the most, is without any weight on your back, not even the bar or anything.
So once hi-hats and stuff start hitting, like that stuff's really loud. It's very tingy and very tweeterish. So I like to bring the audio down for those. Just so it doesn't detract away from your T's, C's, and P's, and K's, and S's. You don't want to ruin that. What's the song name? I missed the spelling of this one right now. It is called The Dope Steppa. Let's hope there's nothing weird in my downloads, huh, guys? The Dope Steppa, right there. You got it, baby girl. Take it, Tally. Enjoy it. It's one of the best songs, literally, I've ever found on YouTube Audio Library.
That I like the most is without any weight on your back, not even the bar or anything. Just squat down into the bottom of your squat movement. For me, that's full ass to grass. For you, that might be, parallel or something. So this might be a different story for you. But if you go full ass to grass, go all the way down and make sure that you're engaging your hips and your glutes, because you'll want to open your hips at the bottom. It's very hard to understand what this means until you feel what it means to open your hips. But essentially, you don't want to let your lower back round. You don't want to let your have a bunch of weight. And what I basically do is I just stay at the bottom of that movement with my...
Like, it's all weird and all crazy. So this is another thing here, guys. Yeah, what's the song name? What's the song name? You guys are awesome. Are OTB in a live video with you Sunday? Yes, we're all going to be doing it together.
You want to keep...
So,
you don't want to...
Check it out, guys. If there's a song I want to use, and it gets all crazy at the end, listen. See, it's getting all royalty free on me. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. You're gonna know my terms and stuff. That's royalty free. When a song gets all shitty, after the beginning is awesome, you're like, oh, that's awesome, then it just deteriorates. That's called it going royalty free. That's when it turns royalty free on you, because you expect royalty free to sound bad. So this is what you do, guys. This is the golden clip, right? This is the stuff that I want. I guess I could do it this way too. I wonder if there's any other good parts of this. Okay, there are, which is even better. So check it out. So I can incorporate this. These tracks are very similar, right? This is where we're leaving off of. And I'm going to just try to mend these together to make them sound good. It's probably going to sound terrible at first. Let's listen. What if I could make it look like this? Oh, snap! Pow! Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud when I clapped. Did you see how well that just mended together? Bam, look at that. Boom. And now we just keep going. That's awesome. So I don't have to change songs, and it sounds natural that the song continues moving forward. It's great.
The first one, and probably the one that I like the most, is without any weight on your back, not even the bar or anything, just squat down into the bottom of your squat movement. For me, that's full ass to grass. For you, that might be, parallel or something, so this might be a different story for you. But if you go full ass to grass, go all the way down, and make sure that you're engaging your hips and your glutes. You don't want to let your lower back round. You don't want to let your butt round. You want to keep your glutes engaged.
Like watching Jason Rosati. Hey, what's up, Jason? Hey, Nick. Everybody's in here. Hey, boys and girls.
I just stay at the bottom of that movement.
Thought you used Microsoft Word to edit with. Serious.
Engaged, and I just hold that for
negged for abuse at the serious tag.
At the bottom of that movement, and also, in my opinion, helps me kind of stretch out my groin area and whatnot before the actual lift. Now, another one of my...
Great. Moving on to a new song, because I have ADD, and so do you. You just don't know it. Sometimes you get really bored listening to people's stuff, and you're like, why was that so boring? Well, it's because they used the same song, or didn't use a song at all, which is even more just terrible. So there's a bunch of stuff I just downloaded, so it's going to take me a second as I go through them all. But I do know some of these are really cool. This is a good sound effect. Listen to this. It's good. This is chill, I think, maybe. You guys heard this? I like that a lot. There we go. I think that'll work because we're kind of working with a little vibey electronic sound right now already, so we're moving on to something similar to it. Also, when you change songs, you usually don't want to change the genre or the feel, the mood really hard. You don't want to go from like soft, chill, like groove music to like metal, and it's the same video clips. Like right now we're all in the gym and stuff, so I want to stay with the same thing. But if you are contrasting really hard, like you're going from your pre-workout in the house to in the gym, it's crazy. You can contrast on purpose.
Groin area and whatnot before the actual lift. Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group, is just going through the...
Okay, so that's we're gonna do this old school. We're gonna fade this into this clip. Let me just go mute too, so we can just... Oh, by the way, the exclamation point makes it so you're only listening or viewing the track that's exclamation point. You could also do multiple exclamation points, but right now I'm trying to listen to the music, so. Alright, that's great. So I want these fades to overlap, but we can't. Overlapping fades like this is different than when you actually drag them together. So I'm putting it in a channel below. I should also save this project. And now we'll see what they sound like. See how smooth that was? I don't know if you guys can hear that at all. It's pretty quiet, but...
and whatnot before the actual lift. Now, another one of my
now
favorite
we're moving to the next song.
But really any muscle group is just going through the movement.
And it's getting louder too, so I'm going to drop
it. I'll put the bar
it
on my back, maybe not even with the bar, and I'll just go through the movement, going all the way down.
Brian, is Epidemic Sound? Do you use the sound effects library? I never use the sound effects library in Epidemic Sound. I always use sound effects from Audio
jokes about that, and I would too. But you're trying to squeeze your...
What are we getting to?
I really try to thrust my hips forward. I know you guys are going to make a lot of jokes about that, and I would too. But you're trying to squeeze your glutes, and at the top, your glutes should be so damn flexed. Like,
so damn flexed. So we remember this gag reel sound effect, or maybe it's what is this?
I just ruined this for a lot of people.
Never mind, it's not.
But you really have to try to stick open up, which essentially it feels kind of weird. It's kind of like if you were trying to show your butthole to the world. I know that I just ruined this for a lot of people, but you really have to try to stick.
So the song gets really quiet right here. I can see that by the audio levels. So I'm going to cut out a lot of this empty space. And because it's such a quiet and passive song, I'm not really worried about the synchronization all that much. It's probably not going to be able to hear it. Yeah, it even actually worked out pretty well.
Just ruined this for a lot of people, but you really have to try to stick.
Because I want the music to keep going loud and proud, so I can cut it for this.
Cheeks outwards as you come to the bottom, and then as you're coming up, you try to contract them inwards. I just realized how weird that just sounded. But really, I mean, when you
maybe want to cut the music out early too. Maybe
realize how weird that just sounded. But really, I mean,
yeah, that's production value right there, boys and girls.
Sounded.
Stopping the music. Sound effects. I don't know if I'm being serious or not. I don't like to thrust my hips forward, and I don't like to show my butthole to the world. Looks like you can't squat then, boy.
Brian, my birthday is March 3rd. I expect a birthday shout out. Happy birthday to Ryan Henry. Brian, do you watch the Philip DeFranco show? Ew. Yes, I do. I love, well, actually not anymore. Sexy Phil I used to watch, and I don't have time anymore to watch all too many of the already popular YouTubers. I try to focus on people that I can actually, you know, hang with and like eventually hang out with. What kind of song?
Really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise, you should be thinking about every single part of your body and how you're engaging it and what's...
But when I first started with YouTube, jeez, I used to watch SXE Phil and also Fluffy Talks. I used to watch those guys a lot. Woo! What's this? That's fun. Hey! Ooh! Yeah. Okay. Hey! Show your butthole to the world. Hey! Show your butthole to the world. Hey! I'm gonna say that those are terrible. Let's go back. Audio Micro has some of that old stuff I don't like. Epidemic. We'll go with Groovy and see what this sounds like here. Kind of changing it from electronic chill to kind of like jazzy and groovy. So we'll see if it transitions well, if it sounds like PS.
But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise, you should be...
Yeah, I don't know, it's not too bad. If we started a little louder or something.
But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise...
And then just quickly drop it.
In this exercise, you should be thinking about every single part of your body.
Cool thing about these kind of songs where they have drop-offs naturally is you can just
Body and how you're engaging
drop them in between the instruments playing.
Gonna work best to make the...
Right there. Back. Damn it.
To make the form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong. This is probably the best warm-up that you can do. Now after I've done those two very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching, and these are very simple. Dynamic just means that you aren't holding the
Have to go train. Love ya. Hope this happens again. I'm going to do these pretty often, I think. I like these a lot. So have a good workout, baby girl. Brian, let's collaborate at the Arnold Classic Team Machine, baby. What's up, Goody Beats? I hope I see you there, man. We might be able to. The thing with expos is there's so damned many plans from the start, and then you add in like impromptu plans and extras and stuff, and it's just like it's crazy. Because I have to film for Isotory, like as an actual paid job, as well as myself and Chelsea's gonna be with us and Tim's gonna be with us, you know, stuff like that. But I'm sorry, that sounded really like, oh man, I'm sorry, that sounded like I was saying no. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying it's very up and down. So send me an email. My text address, which is also known as a phone number in America. It's all being retarded. And I used a bad word. I'm sorry. I'm just messing up right now, guys. What song do I want to use? But yeah, send me an email. I'll send you my phone number. Trying to do two things at once, huh? I like this. This isn't really gonna match too well with the previous song, but I think it'll sound good. This is that song that goes bum 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 bum.
But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise, you should be thinking about every... But really, I mean, when you're doing this exercise, you should be thinking about every single part of your body and how you're engaging it and what's gonna work best to make the form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong. This is...
Aww, you! That's what this song reminds me of.
Form feel the best and what makes you feel the most strong. This is probably the best warm-up that you can do. Now after I've done those two very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching, and these are very simple. Dynamic just means that you aren't holding the stretch, you're continuing moving around. Very important warm-ups, I go on to some dynamic stretching, and these are very simple. Dynamic just means that you aren't holding the stretch, you're continuing moving around while you're doing...
Yeah, this song's good for just general happy mood. A little lively, but it's pretty good. Where's LP? LP's at his baby girl's house right now because he got his wisdom teeth pulled, so she's babying him back to health.
Contractile strength from causing plastic deformation.
So he can be healthy for the Arnold.
Stretch the hamstring, nothing else.
We don't want LP to not be able to make it to the Arnold, or still have like, you know, something wrong with his teeth or whatever. That would be terrible.
You are trying to stretch the hamstring. Nothing else, and you're just gonna kick that toe as high as you can. I want a video of you feeding a banana to Matt does fitness at the Body Power Expo. I'm gonna see if he can stay in my flat that I have booked for the Body Power, and if so, lots of bananas.
Biggest dick pick wins a plush toy of O2B. Hui. Trolling in my aren't you?
12 to 16 of these kicks on one side, switch to the other side, do 12 to 16 of those kicks on the other side. That is hamstrings. Then I'll move on to quads and basically on one side, switch to...
Come on, girl. My computer's doing this little lag thing. It's bugging me. It's making it really hard to do fine, minute movements.
On one side, switch to the other side, do 12 to 16 of those kicks on the other side. That is hamstrings. Then I'll move on to quads, and basically quads is kind of just like a kick back.
Add me on Snapchat.
Like a kick back.
If you guys want to add me on
Snapchat,
Snapchat,
you guys can see it.
It's Brian Turner. Just saying. BrianTurner. Just saying. Brian Turner.
Force and really swing your leg back. Again, I'll do this for 12 to 16 reps and
okay, I want to
kick back. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys can see it right now. But
I gotta switch songs. This song's killing me now. I think I might have ADD with my song choices at the current moment. There we go. It's kind of a chill song. Drop that bit down. Whoa, where we going now? Hey. Okay, all right, here we go.
knee is level
Come on, stop lagging on me.
to your butt. We used to call these butt kickers in soccer, except they were just slightly different. But kickers in soccer, except they were just slightly different. But essentially, all it's
transition
trying to do
on
is
point.
quad stretch
Transition
each
on
time you're
fleek.
pulling your foot
More
back,
catch-up. I
and
know,
you're
man. I
using a lot
know.
of
Machine
momentum, so you gotta
Fitness.
use a lot of force
Finally,
to
it's refreshing up to
swing your
date.
leg back. Again, I'll do this for
Guys, Machine Fitness is
that
in the live
essentially
stream
when I
right
do my
now.
quads and hamstrings.
Y'all feel nervous?
Quads and hamstrings. I'll probably do each of those twice for each side of the leg. And finally, the last thing I'll do is just a little warm up for the hip.
Probably turn this down just a tad, wee little bit. Transitions.
And finally, the last thing I'll do is just a little warm up for the hips. Essentially, all I'll do
Brian,
is stand
what's up,
straight
Omar?
and then I'll
Welcome,
take
man.
my
Oh,
knees
this is
straight
cool.
up in
Got it
front
from
of
the
me
best,
until the knee
Jason.
is level
Pad
with the hip.
machine.
And then
What's
from there,
Chelsea's
I'll move
Twitch
it
name? It's
outwards.
Chelsea
I'll abduct
Plays.
it outwards.
I don't know if you guys heard that. Chelsea Plays, not Chelsea Lifts. Chelsea Plays. So twitch.tv/Chelsea Plays.
Down.
Just doing a live stream 24 hours from about 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago she started. She's going to do it for the next 20-something hours.
A lot less pain or whatever you want to. And there you have it, guys. There
we go. Oh, so check this out, guys. So this is the end of the video,
me,
right? And then here's my
helpful.
slide where I'm like, blah, 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 outro stuff that I wanted to smash in your faces, like webcam or whatever you call it, the live broadcast and stuff. So there's a song I like a lot, Epidemic. I put it under title frame music, and it's called, I think it's this one, Taken for a Fool 4? Taken for a Fool 4, I believe. Hopefully it's this one. I quoted you guys wrong.
and there you have it.
Yep, you guys know this song so well, but listen.
And open up. And there you have it, guys. There's
Oh.
my warm up for my legs. After
Come
this,
on.
I'll actually do some weighted warm ups with.
Doesn't that just feel like it's the end of the video and you're like interested to watch? You're like, oh, there's the end of the video, but it's like, I'm still, what else do you have to say? If I used a boring song, you'd be like, okay, I saw the content. I don't care about what he says at the end after it. I know what the video's about.
Open up. And there you have it, guys. There is my warm up for my legs. After this, I'll actually do some weighted warm ups with just traditional, like you would, expect. So if I was going to hit 3 plates, I would do, 1 plate on the squat bar for like 6 reps, and then 1 plate and a quarter for like 6 reps, and then 2 plates for like 6 reps. Same thing. Whatever you want to do, whatever your regular warm up is.
So then it gets all guitar-y right here, so I have to turn it down a little bit because it starts getting a little too loud. Come on, down, please. Oh, guys, by the way, did you know that the new season of House of Cards is up on Netflix? Just saying. I'm going to watch it when I eat dinner after this. Let's see the Big J clip. That's coming up. That's the money shot. You got to wait up. Machine Fillmore. Hee hee.
For like 6 reps, and then 1 plate and a quarter for like 6 reps, and then 2 plates for like 6 reps.
Have you guys
Same
checked
thing.
out the machine site
Whatever you
yet?
want to do, whatever your regular warm up
There's
is,
some
you can
sick
do
shit on
after
there.
this, but that is
If
my
you don't like
body
the pictures on there,
warm up.
don't worry.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
It's your boy gonna be up there pretty soon. It's your boy gonna be on the front page, and then you guys can go be like, oh snap, it's official. It's officially official as fuck.
Warm up, warm ups, warm up.
Okay, so I want the music to be a little louder actually, and I just realized I'm trying to do a dramatic pause here.
Completely from the very beginning.
So
6 reps. Same thing. Whatever you want to do, whatever your regular warm up. Wait.
Nice and
just
loud, nice and
completely
loud.
From the very beginning of your leg workout, before you actually even start the warm ups. Warm up.
and I want to stop it right before I say warm up, because that's the joke, and then we're gonna get back to it. I believe here. I hope so. I think we can just restart actually now. which is kind of convenient because then I don't have to loop anything. Check this out. Here we go.
Your leg workout before you actually even start the warm-up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it because a lot of you have been requesting this video, so if you do have any requests or any ideas for any other videos, please leave them in the comments below. I definitely read through them. I take note of what you guys want to see, and I try to make more of what you guys want to see. Also, if you just like this stuff...
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, haha, I was watching House of Cards Season 1 right now, but stopped to watch this. Hey, no way, that's funny. That's funny. I'm going to go from this to that, well, after cooking for a while. Let's see. I want a final. This is my theatrical album, by the way. I want a final song to play us out, but I actually don't want to loop that one I just did. How long do we have? 6:20 to 7:20. We have a minute. I can't fill that. It's not gonna work, guys. Ukulele will not work. Okay. Epidemic. Don't fail me. What do we got? Oh, we have some. We have comedy, I think, right? We got incidental encounter, yeah. We're going down. It's over, guys. This is the part of the editing process where you throw your TV out. Damn window. La 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 la. Damn it! I need some happy, but happy is not where I keep my happy. Maybe Goofy? No, that's all like hipsterish. Ooh, children? Do I want to play with the children? Yeah, overkill. I think I might be able to swing this. Hold on, let's find out. Where are we? What's going on?
Warm up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it because a lot of you have been requesting this video, so if you do have...
Oh, it's not working. Oh, okay. I know what the default is here. I'm just gonna go to a hip hop song that always hits, and it's great for new video clips coming on screen. So check this out. It's called "Show Some Respect." You know what I mean? Show some fucking respect. Sorry, I keep cussing. I think this is Audio Micro. If you wanna, yeah, this is Audio Micro. So if you want this song, it's "Show Some Respect" on Audio Micro. Warm up.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it because a lot of you have been requesting this video, so if you do have any requests or any ideas for...
Papa John's all the way. Oof, man, I would kill for a pizza. Someone send me a pizza. I thought about this. How funny would it be if I asked everyone to buy me a Chipotle burrito for my birthday in a video? Like, even if like 100 people did it and all sent $5, I would have so many burritos.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it because a lot of you have been requesting this video, so if you do have any requests or any ideas for any other videos, please leave them in the comments below. I definitely read through them. I take note of what you guys want to see, and I try to...
This is fun. I'm gonna stream editing more often. It makes the editing process...
This video, so if
instead of it being an editing process, it's me showing you guys things. It's just like a fun little stream.
Video where
I'm not even thinking about it. Usually by now I'd be like, oh God, come on. Like, it doesn't matter what song you use. You have to pee. Go.
More of what you guys want to see. Also, if you just like this style...
Ooh, trying to bring it down before the hi-hats.
Want to see, and I try to make more of what you guys want to see. Also, if you just like this style of video where I explain, you know, exercise groups and whatnot as we go. On a smaller note, I've been starting to record and also live stream my editing process when progress. So if you're not already following... If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And don't miss the live show tomorrow. I'm going to be so sad and mad if you do. TV on the week, Big J.
Oh, there's the Big J, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is this the actual clip? Yeah, this is the actual full clip, huh? This is what the actual clip looks like without the proper timing. He's still looking.
Left titty or die, Myron!
Left titty or die, Myron.
Hell yeah.
I swear, he says left titty. Ready?
Left titty or die. Left titty or left titty or
left titty or die, Myron. You better have one left titty or you'll go die, Myron. Someone pointed out in my comments, and it made me laugh, and you know, that's what's up. I'll send you one. Oh, what? Dude, hell yeah. When's your birthday? September 23rd. So we have a while ago. Don't worry. It's like the Olympia time.
Okay.
I was just thinking passively, like, because a couple people bought me Chipotle gift cards, and I'm just like, what? And it makes me think, like, if it was my birthday, those same people would probably be like buying me more. It's crazy. I'm so damn thankful. I ate burritos for free for like the expo, and I was just like, what?
Jay, live till you die, Myron!
Yeah. I should have screamed yeah. I forgot about the yeah thing, because that's what I did in the original clip. I love the way we both like had our raspy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is the real intro too. It's actually really long. Long as hell, right? So I started right at the bass hit. Bwop.
For Don Myron! Big thank.
By the way, if you're wondering, oops, this is the intro, not the outro. I'm dumb. See, I'm in zombie mode right now. I'm not machine mode. I'm zombie mode. If you guys are wondering how I made that intro, it's just go to Fiverr.com, punch in intros. I put the music on it myself. I musically score my intros because I feel like the people who do it themselves on Fiverr always give you pissy music. Even if it is good, it's usually copyright. So I always score my intros, but I get my intros from Fiverr. Sometimes I create my own. Like, you see me create Nick Wright's and Tim Rodriguez and Ariana Reardon's and a bunch of other people's intros. I can create them as well, but I just like the way Fiverr looks. Because it's usually After Effects. And it's just juicy. Big quads, shorts. Alright. So one last thing that I want to do. I really like the way that this looks, my friends. So if you're going to make a new track by pressing Control, Shift, and the letter Q, and then you can drag this new track next to this track, our master track. I really like the way that it looks when you have yourself talking or whatever like this. Yeah, just like that face. There we go. That's perfect. You go over to Media Generator, you go to Color Gradient, and you grab Elliptical Transparent to Black. This is essentially a vignette. All the vignette settings in Vegas are terrible. Vignette settings in general are pretty terrible. In Vegas, if you are going to use a video effects, it's called Cookie Cutter, not Vignette. But this is even better. You just put a track that's essentially a gradient from black to transparent over it, and then you can make your own vignette. So you're going to grab the second point, which is black, the color black, and you're going to drag it all the way to the corner, just like so. You see that? And then you're going to drop the alpha down, or the opacity down, so all the way down to 0, and then you're just going to add. See how good this looks? Watch. You just put in like just a tad bit. Just like 20-30%. And now the difference to me is pretty awesome. You're trying to
squeeze your...
I put a little bit too much. I'm going to make it a little bit more opacity.
You want to feel your hips break and
look at the difference between
from
this.
the top of the squat, moving downwards while your hips are coming
It's
back.
Beautiful. It's a great look.
Over your
and besides, you don't see that clip anyways that much. Because we're playing all this other stuff. Hold on, let me check something real quick right here.
Your lower back round. You don't want to let your butt round. You want to keep your glutes engaged like you're about to press through your heels and stand up with a squat. Like pretend you have a bunch of weight. And what I basically do is I just stay at the bottom of that movement with my hips open, my glutes engaged, and I just hold that for 20-30 seconds. This really helps for me. It helps me think of what muscles I need to keep engaged when I'm at the bottom of that movement, and also, in my opinion, helps me kind of stretch out my groin area and whatnot before the actual lift. Now, another one of my favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really any muscle group, is just going through the movement without any weight on it. So I'll put the bar on my back, maybe not even with the bar, and I'll just go through the movement, going all the way down to the bottom of the squat and then coming up. And as I come up, I really try to...
Okay, cool. So the video is complete now. Like, the actual video is done. Before I start the rendering process, I'm going to make a thumbnail. Jason and Omar just blowing up the conversations in the chat box. And the best thumbnail is probably going to be... Honestly, it's probably going to be my crotch. Because people are going to be like, what? Oh, that's great. There you go. Middle finger, straight crotch shot, looking right at the camera with a cheeky little smirky thingy going on. That sounds like gold to me. That's also a great thumbnail. Me just like really having fun and smiling. Oof. I should probably... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. It's just cleaner. I know there's some kids that watch my channel. I actually met 2 kids that watched my channel last night. Children. Small, you know, vulnerable children. Yeah, they were like, no way, it's HumerusFitness, no freaking, holy crap. And I was like, wow. You guys are like 5 and 9 or 8 or something. I forget what their age was. I was like, that's crazy that you even know who I am. Omar's actually paying me for shout-outs. I paid for a shout-out one time on Instagram. It's like $20. I got like 70 followers, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? What is this? Who am I? How do I want to fit the words leg warm up in? So what we're going to do, check this out, boys and girls. We're going to crop this over to the right so that I am, let's say, here on stage. I'm on the thumbnail. You can see that I'm doing some weird squat thing. That's really my point here. I want people to click because they're like, that's weird. That's a weird move he's doing. Slash like whatever they think. Oh, sorry. So what we're doing now is we're going to media generator is going to color gradient again, and this is near the vignette thing. What we're doing, linear black to transparent. It's a gradient wall. And it's starting black on the left side, so we're going to drag the second point, the black point, to the right, right? And then we're going to drag the first point back so it doesn't cover me at all. And then because we still have this seam right here between the 2 video clips, I'm going to bring the one in a little bit more to cover that up. And also I want to cover this guy up because his blue shirt does not really match what we're trying to go with here. So probably looking like that. Looks pretty juicy to me. And then we're going to grab some text. And now Brian's going to try to remember what he's officially calling this. Because I don't. Where did I just drop that text? Where did that go? Hey, where did that go? Hey, where did that go? There we go. Beyond the wiener. Actually, dude, that's kind of a cute thumbnail too. I'm like looking at the text. What do you guys think? This thumbnail right now, where I'm looking at whatever text I'm going to put up over here, or this thumbnail over here where I'm smiling really big and I'm putting text over here. And we'll call this my leg day warm up. My smoky eye mascara tutorial. And depending on how much space you got and whatnot, you're going to use different texts. But for this one, it looks like franchise. He's going to be the winner. What did I say? I don't know. Rewind the video. I'm just like messing with people now. I can't give you guys all my secrets. If you're cheeky and quick, you'll have already seen how to pause the video and read. Warm up needs to be a little smaller. And then we need to make the leading. Oh, sorry, man, I'm not explaining any of this. Leading right here under properties will change the space between each line, which is useful because you want the text to go from bottom to top. You want it to fill the whole thumbnail. I hate when people's just got like warm up and it's all just random. It's like halfway over your face. You're like, what? What? Come again? What? You know what I mean? Make it look nice, guys. It's important. Part of production. If you can't make your presentation nice, then how is the video going to be nice? So check this out, guys. This is a sweet tip for you that is just super helpful and awesome when making text not look just like some random boring text. You have your text up here. Go to Video FX if you're in Vegas, Sony Vegas Pro 10, and you're going to go to Bump Map. Some people in this chat room already know this secret right here. Go to Bump Map, go to upper right glow, drag that onto your text. Now you see this right here, right? There's a light coming from up here, and we're controlling where it's going. We're dictating that, right? And so you want to leave just a little bit of gray around the edges, and it causes this very, very sensual 3D feel. It gives your text texture. Font. It gives your font texture, if that makes easier phonetic sense. Can you guys tell that I'm like in a rambly mode now? I'm running low on food and water. This is how I edit. I edit for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours at once, and then I go eat. Or if the video's longer, geez, God forbid. Man, like the expo footage or like Chelsea's project, that took forever. It took me like 5 hours, man, but it's freaking worth it. Also, no nut hug, but Chelsea's awesome. I don't know if you guys love her as much as I do, but I freaking love her. Did you guys give me any advice on smiling looks 10% more kawaii? Looking at the text. So there's 2 votes, and they're both for the opposite. Smiling. Oh, okay. All right. Hell yeah. Okay, look, guys. I'm going to do smiling. I love you guys. You good peeps. And this is the thumbnail. So now we're going to... So for Vegas, whenever you're making a thumbnail, or really whenever you want to snap anything, you just come up here, see a little floppy disk. If, you know, you're old enough to know what a floppy disk is, and you don't just think this is like the save logo, I guess is what some people would probably know it as. It's the save logo. Drink water. Click that. Actually, make sure you change this right here to best, because otherwise it'll save it as a smaller file. See, like, look right now, if we're in here, the preview is 960 by 540 to make it easier on us to watch while we preview it, but if we saved it, it would also be 960 by 540. We don't want that. So you come to full at best, and that's 1920 by 1080, and we're just going to save it. I have 1,060 thumbnails. So I just save it as the default, which is image and then the number. And I have, you can see the evolution of my thumbnails too. That's kind of fun. Like, they're just terrible and like very boring, and just you just want to kill yourself when you're watching them. And then you start to get a little better and a little better. And it's still, I mean, it's still kind of bada boom text and crap. It's like not that great, kind of like cartoony and stuff. But then it gets better. It gets better. I start realizing, okay, like simple is a little sexier. I think simple's nice. Then I'm like, oh, simple is nice. I'm still trying to do some funny stuff, but then bam, I'm like, all right, simple. And then I figured out, okay, simple with style. Style is nice. And then this is like more recently, so like it's like, oh, there's negative space in your thumbnail. It's like negative space is great, so you can really read it coherent, like not coherently, but you can read it articulately or whatever. Anyway, sorry, saving that. I always save it twice because I don't trust. Delete those, coming back in here, opening video event pan crop, and then right clicking and doing restore, I believe, if this is what we want. Are we on restore mode? Yeah. We didn't do any cropping there. And then restoring it here as well. That's great. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that'd be great. And that is that. I believe that's it, guys. I'm going to render this after I save it. Here's the last tip that I'll give y'all. HumerusFitness 2015, Saturday, the 27th. I got to get my videos done in advance for when I leave to Ohio. I'm going to have videos going up on the days you expect them. XD cam, MP4. 1920 by 1080 with a 24 frames per second. That's what your human eye is used to. And then while that's rendering, guys, while you're still in that high production mode where you give a damn, open a notepad, have your description in there. This is all the stuff that changes every time, so I'm deleting that. This is all the stuff that I always keep in my description, so I wouldn't want to lose that, right? And, Brian, you're rambling so much. I know, dude. I know. And by dude, I mean Autumn. I know you're not a dude. It's because I'm hungry. This is going to be my leg day warm-up. Bam. Sorry, I can't type and text at the same time. It ruins me. And I keep forgetting to make the video, but I've finally done it. Here is that. Help my proprioception of my muscles. Increase the proprioception? I don't know the grammatical correct way to say that. Here's the routine that go through every leg day. Warm my muscles help increase the proprioception. To my muscles? Whatever. To my muscles. This warm up is perfect. Everyone is different. Best for you. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure you let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Bam! My leg day warm up. So the first 4 tags that you put into the most important ones, pretty much the only ones that get weighted into the search when you punch in anything on a search bar. So anything after those first 4 is generally just what dictates what's going to be on the suggested videos panel on the right side of when your video plays. Not even for you, for other people. So you want to make sure that these are good things that people are searching but aren't already saturated. Like, you just put in legs, you're not going to be first. You're not going to show up on the first page at all. My leg day warm-up, probably not either, but my channel's decently big, so I get some views, and I can expect to excel past anyone with like 3,000 or less views, so that's somewhere around first page. Serious typing skills. I know, I do it all the time, man. It's when you YouTube, you gotta... You know how many people, like, I have to message back every day? It's crazy. I email so many people. When I answer comments, I answer so many comments and stuff. Facebook messages, you can't do it slow or it wouldn't work. And then people get mad at you for not answering them when they're like, hey, can you tell me my macros? And it takes them like 32 keystrokes, and they want you to write like a 400-word plan. My leg day warm-up, HumerusFitness warm-up. People might search that. Low bar squat warm up. It's actually high bar. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Squat warm up. Low bar squat. No, it doesn't really matter. So warm up. Teen lifting warm up. Bodybuilding or whatever. Leg warm up. Bodybuilder warm up. That's for people who want to become bodybuilders. That's the only people who punch in bodybuilder warm up. It's an art. People just watch in awe of the smoke coming from your fingers, lol. Yeah, I'm a fast typer. So this is it. I mean, we can keep talking though. I mean, I don't mind talking. I got a little bit. I'm gonna wait until this video renders all the way. Make sure that it all looks right. I mean, if you guys want, you can troubleshoot with me. I'll probably do that. Editing skills. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I think it's really cool that I get to show you guys this. I mean, I was always really proud of what I was doing, and I felt like no one could actually understand it. You know what I mean? I never thought of doing it. That's silly to me. They think that you just have all the time in the world. People these days. It's seriously, people. It's not really their fault because, like, you know, most people use Instagram. My cousin, there's my bud from high school, and like, there's like a celebrity I follow, Jessica Simpson or whatever. So like, they're pretty open. Like when someone tags them, they're gonna see it. They're like, oh cool, I got tagged. Oh, but like they don't take into account. For example, if you tag me with @ so like hey, I tried ketchup, I might not see it because it might roll past my update feed. You know what I mean? But if you tag me, like you actually tag me in a picture, I'll see it. So see like the differences. Like my Snapchat, people get mad. They'll be like, "Oh, cool, you just looked," but then you. I'm like, "Oof, my phone froze like 5 times trying to reply, so I just gave up on it." Like there's like 700 people. I'm getting all distracted next and reading the comments. Just finished my thumbnail. There we go. Attaboy, Nick. Go eat, Brian. I will pretty soon. I'm going to wait till this edit finishes rendering. What I like to do is I like to proofread before I really get out of my video editing mode. You got to proofread your stuff, guys. If you're not proofreading it, man. Yeah. But what I'm going to see what I'm doing in a second. I'll show you guys that. But then after I'm sure that there's nothing else to change, I'll start the upload and I'll go get my food. But there might be stuff that changes. So, I mean, like I might have an audio level. I might have what I might actually have. I might have like I dragged a new clip in and then I accidentally let the audio fall onto a channel with 6+ decibel on the audio, right? So then the audio is cracking out and it's too loud. It's maxing out the speakers. And if I left that in there, it'd be very unpleasant listening. And then all of a sudden at 3 minutes, it's just like breaking their ears. You gotta proofread. Sometimes I have to proofread like 6 or 7 times. It's terrible. Dinner, I have no clue yet. Nice work, man. We appreciate the things you do. I appreciate you actually appreciating what I really do, man. It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun. Yay, can't wait to see the video tomorrow. Hell yeah. I can't wait for you guys to leave comments and be like, I already saw this. You guys should definitely be like, oh, if you guys are watching right now and you're going to comment on the video tomorrow, definitely say something about watching the editing on this video and stuff and like be like, I saw the edit. But then if you're not subscribed to his second channel, that's silly. Or like anybody who's not part of the second channel subscription club, stuff like that. I want to get more people over here. I don't feel like a lot of people even know that the second channel exists. So much work goes into one video? Dang, seriously, it's crazy. This kind of stuff would take me 6 hours before. This video you're watching right now because of all the edits and see all the splits and stuff. There's another layer above it. And as you like and get your experience up and your skill increases, your workflow should also, you can get twice the amount of work done in the same amount of time, or 3 times. So now I'm making videos that would take 6 hours and they take me about 2 to 3 hours. Of course, when I do a video that would have before taken me 2 days, that still takes me, like 8 hours. Like the Ice Tour video that I keep talking about that I made 5. I was trying to make it real good. I also made a video for Freeze Pete, and really wanted that to be perfect. So that one took, 3.5, 4 hours, and it was a 1.5 minute video. 12 weeks, 3,000 views. Like, is it just people looking for G for P? Or is it actual subscribers? It's definitely. It's like G for P, people who are like into the gay musculation, like muscle worship stuff, which is cool, like whatever, who gives a damn, coming through. And then it's also like, some boys who are like, whoa, dude, like that guy's jacked. So they click on you to see if you really are as jacked as you are, if you're on steroids, if they can talk shit about you, or if they can admire you, whatever. So there's a lot of like watching. And then there's a few girls. A few. Very small amount of girls. So yeah, I may have been guilty of commenting, expecting you to reply with a large answer. I'm not talking bad at you. I'm not saying you can't always expect a huge answer back because it is, but I still try to answer as much as I can. Honestly, I answer about 70% of my comments. I used to answer every single one, but it's just literally not possible. Unfortunately, it kills me. It's terrible. Like it freaking sucks. But like if I don't eat food, I'm not going to be in existence. So, like I can't just like do comments all night and just like go to sleep. What are the dinner options? Someone said chicken thighs, potato, and ketchup. That's probably true. I'm not really sure. I might do fish tonight. I might do chicken again. I got refried beans, black beans, stuff like that. Second channel subscribers is the real VIPs. That's so true. Seriously. It's absolutely true.
Jeremy Davis, how long did it take you to become a master at editing? It looks so confusing, and you mentioned you are self-taught. I've been editing for 6 years, since I was a little kid. Even before that, actually. I used to edit with DV tapes. There used to be actual tapes you actually fed into your computer. Anyways, I've been editing for a really long time, but I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years, and I started with a just typical comedy channel. If you guys actually ever want to watch that, it's called Brian and Friends. Good luck finding that. The username is BrianMT, so if you punch in youtube.com/BrianMT, like mountain, you'll get that. And I'm telling you guys, do that so you can do it. Me for what you see, okay? There's a lot. Seriously, there's a lot of stupid stuff on there. There's lots of names that I shouldn't have said. There's lots of closed-minded attitudes and words that I shouldn't have. Like people that I talk bad about and stuff. And I realize that, but that's who I used to be, so I'm not going to delete that stuff. But yeah, so I went from there, and then I made Are You Aware Bro, which is a comedy channel, and then I made Humorous Progress and Humorous Fitness. Oh, and before all that, my first fitness channel that I ever tried to create was Britur training, and it got deleted, but it did have a 100 pull-up challenge video in it that had over 1 million views. That would have catapulted me into early YouTube success, but got copyrighted a bunch, and then you know how it is, boys and girls, right? Jacoby needs an Instagram. I take care of the Beyond the Week Instagram and my own Instagram, and LP takes care of his Instagram, and now he has Bernie's Instagram, so no one's got time for that, baby. Brian, can we hear freestyle? We could try. I'll try some in a little bit, even though this is an educational video. Omar's fast typing froze my phone. Yes, Jacoby. Fish sounds good. O2B still comments. Is that a question? Thanks, Justin. I'm going to skim this real quick. VLC Player. That's what you should play videos through, guys. VLC Player. It's free.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this Saturday video. Now, before we get into the topic at hand, which you guys have asked for many times, I want to say that if you don't already know, tomorrow is the live show. John from Obese to Beast, LP from Lanky Progress TV, and myself will be at GMO Starts. Behind me on the computer screen is the lovely Josie May hitting a leg day, which is ironic because this video itself is a focused mental squat movement. For me, that's full ass to grass. For you, that might be, parallel. You want to keep favorite warm-ups for leg day, but really, you're coming back how you're moving dynamic to for my hand, and you just on one, it's kind of a foot swing, but and trying to keep, a lot of people, you guys can touch, you're just kicking. But what I will do is 12 to 16 of these kicks on one side, switch to the other side, do 12 to swing your leg back. Again, I'll do this for the hip ops with my squat help actions, and for like direct from the video, certainly like more than when I fall progress. Second, for this, when I edit a video for this channel, Humorous Fitness, on my second channel, Humorous Gravity, show them myself.
Alright, looks like everything's in order except for one small thing. This is why you proofread, boys and girls. You're all like, what was wrong? Nothing was really wrong. I just forgot to put something in here.
And myself will be available. Already know, tomorrow is the live show.
Let's check this out, guys. I forgot to put details about the live show. Live show at 11 a.m. PST GMT -7. It doesn't really matter. Like, if you are gonna watch the live show, you're gonna make sure that you understand when it is and how to get there. I feel like a lot of people are like, I couldn't figure out how to get to the live show, and I don't know. Like, if you really want to, you just go and look in the descriptions and be like, oh, there's the link to the live show. Got it. I couldn't find it on his main channel page for whatever reason, but I put some footwork in, found out. And then this needs a shiny ding right here, and this is going to make it impact. So,
The live show. John from Obese to Beast, LP from
a little too much. And then we're going to fade this out. And that will be that right here.
Lanky Progress TV, and myself will be available for...
Awesome. Okay, so just re-rendering that again, just to really put hell on my computer.
Whoa, so much. Thanks, Justin. For the Body Power Expo, will you be selling your stash? I don't like to buy online as I get worried about sizing. By the way, I'm a student, hence. Unfortunately, no, I won't because it's just too much to bring all my camera gear, my life gear, and clothing, BTW. Plus, I'll be at the machine booth, so unfortunately, I will not be bringing gears. Brian, how did Alicia's chicken taste? Brighter training. Ah, baby, Brian, I remember. Aha! Oh, dude, is this name Hana? That's awesome. Yeah, Brighter Training was my old channel, guys. I had, I think, almost 100 videos on there. It was serious stuff. 6 a.m. my time. Girl, I'm sorry. Anyone ever tried Kodiak? I've never tried that. I've always heard about it. Check your mail. Are you talking to me, Omar? Yo, Brian, how you feel about the Sony RX100? I'm trying to figure out what I should get. Gotta get this serious quality right here. The RX100 is the thing that I think Chelsea's using the RX100. Hell, I got you guys on the line. Let's just look it on up. I think this is the CyberShot. So this is the one without the detachable lens, I believe, which is the one that she was using. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is it, and then it's got some like weird, yeah. It's got this weird thing in the back that like sticks out. It like kind of pulls out, and you're like, oh, this is a cool function, and then you're like, wait, what's it do? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. It's pretty decent, but it's not good. Okay, you know what I mean? The one that LP uses is a Sony body, but with a detachable lens. So he can use my $1,000 lenses. I have $2,000 lenses. And so it takes this normal, like this stock lens, this crop cam, which is pretty good for everything, close up and far away and vlog. But then it gives you like these super juicy lenses. So with the sensor that this does lenses, it looks almost similar to the huge gangster camera that I use. That big one. Omar's using the Sony RX100. I mean, you can weigh in too. It's not a bad camera. I'm sorry if I made it sound like that. It's not a terrible camera. It's just with the Sony line, you can get so much more. NEX. I forget what it is. It's the one LP has. He made a video about it on his channel. The how to top raving video is so funny. Yeah, so Niga Higa made a video called Top Raving Dance, and I was like, oh, I'll hop on the viral train here and punch in how to dance top raving. You have videos. Hell yeah, dude. I'm stoked that I could help that. Hana, hey, inspirational name, girl. I know you. Burrito, you're my best friend for life. That camera is clean. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm gonna have to just look around a bit. If you wanna like a DSLR, like what everyone uses the Canon T3i. That's generally the stable horse. And then if you want like a bigger, clunkier, more professional DSLR, everyone uses a Canon 70D. Your prices, they go up a bit from one to the other. And then like the one I was talking about, the Sony, is awesome. Also, if you want to just get a straight up camera that like literally is just a straight camera, a Sony Handycam. There's no focusing, there's nothing, it's just a straight little thing you can slap anywhere, it's durable, it's awesome. There's so many cameras though. I have in front of me in my vision 3 cameras that I can see, a webcam, other camera. LP has the other camera. We have a lot of cameras here. I've collected a lot of cameras. I saved up for so long to buy the first 2 cameras that I professional ones. Recommend a better quality camcorder without accessories such as lights. I just did that. Are you using Sony Vegas to edit, Brian? Yes, I am. This is Sony Vegas Pro 10. I think it might be, I think it might be clipping out the title of the program. But yes. Lil, your laugh makes me laugh every time. I always think my laugh is so terrible because it gets all high pitched. I think my laugh is a little bit like annoying. But I love that people enjoy it. Chipotle doesn't even exist in my country. That's terrible, Chloe. You should start a petition. Am I the only one using Nikon? Yes, because Nikons are terrible. I love you, Nick. You know I love you, and I love your channel, and yes, but Nikons are terrible. Get out of that family when you upgrade out of that camera. But you can use it for now, but like when you upgrade. Come over to the dark side. OMG, Chloe, that's so sad. Wish it could be mailed to you, haha. Mailed Chipotle. Everyone's all sad about the Chipotle thing. Will you ever make a sex tape with those cameras? Have with your mom. Aussie, what's up? I want to visit so bad. Yeah, I want to go to Australia too. People keep asking Arnold in Australia, and I'm like, guys, I can't afford these things. Like, I can't just go to other countries. Like, I can't just appear in Germany for $5. I can just, like, you know me. I have a channel that has some people that watch it. I can't just, because of that, teleport. Or maybe I can. Ooh, I got a sore throat. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Brian, what do you think about GoPros? I have one. I never use a GoPro. I think GoPros are last resort. Once you upgrade to DSLRs, you're like, alright, GoPro is pretty much only useful for water. It's alright, but if you're trying to do your whole channel off of GoPros, people get tired of them, for sure. I used to do my entire channel off of a GoPro. That's why I'm talking so fervently about it. I started with a Flip. You might remember that, by Cisco. It's about $100, $99. And then I got a GoPro after that, and I was like, oh, this is the shit, but the audio is just so terrible. And then I got a Rode mic to fix that, so the audio was awesome, but then the video is like... And you can turn it off of fisheye so that it's a flat, like a normal camera, but then it's so shaky, and there's no stabilization. And, like, the depth and the noise, it's just... It kills me a little bit, guys. So, yeah, not GoPro. Did you guys want to hear me freestyle? Hold on, let me see if this is a good beat. This is going to be terrible. Whatever this is. Oh god, it's so loud. This is like some ghetto, like some guy comes up to you in the parking lot and he's like, hey yo man, I have a new mixtape, you want to buy it for $5? And then you just do for the hell of it. And then this is like the first track. He's just like, yo, my name's Big Timmy, I'm coming out and I'm rolling out the Jimmy. I don't care who you are because I'm taking you down. You know I'm the king without a crown. I'm on top of the slide and I'm shooting you in the eye. I don't care who you are, you can eat this fry or eat a burger, I don't care. Slam it in, come and get some, I'm jamming inside. I don't know who you are, who you ride, but you know that I do, so you reply with some respect, or otherwise I'ma collect blood out your neck. Yeah, I collect a check, I might whoop your ass and I might take your cash, but if you're moving real fast I might not beat your ass. Yeah, it's Big Timmy on the block. I'm coming through with a 10 gauge Glock, and I'm smearing peanut butter in this motherfucker. Freestyle to hot nigga. I wish, dude. You know I can't put copyright music in here. That's something that everyone needs to learn. I think fans of like channels and stuff and supporters and whatnot should like be taught a few things. Like not taught, but like someone needs to make a video where they're like, listen, this is how YouTube works, so you can understand a little bit more and be a little less mad at it. Copyright music does not fly. It's so bad. It does not fly. You get in a lot of trouble for copyright music. And even when people do use copyright music and they're okay, they'll get hit with it in a year or two when, you know, the algorithms increase and they can tag the music easier, or the actual record owners decide to slap a copyright on there, and then blah, your whole channel's gone. All that time you put in to get 33,000 is gone. I love how you guys enjoyed that freestyle and didn't think that it was just stupid. Let's see if this isn't a terrible beat. It probably is. I'm totally out of calories, so I don't even know how I'm freestyling coherently right now, seriously. This is like kind of feelsy one, ready? It's all feely. It's like, yo, G-Eazy. I look up at the sky and I think, why? Why does everything have to be so high? But I just keep on reaching for the top. And you know I ain't ever gonna flop. I ain't gonna stop. All the words I'm just gonna drop. I don't give a damn because I'm climbing on top of this block. I'm climbing the next step cause it's in suspense.
I don't know who you are, but you better check the fence, 'cause I already hopped it and ran away. I don't know who you are, but I might spray my AK if it's not a good day. I might not be too happy, and if I'm not too happy, well, that might leave you in an alley crappy, cracked up and shot in the head. I don't give a damn who you are, but man, now you're dead, and your whole family is sad, and your mama's crying, and I'm not giving a damn because my name is Killer Brian. What? Hot nigga. What? Secretly goes by Lil Timmy. Oh man, I love when I have people to listen to my freestyles. Woo! Can we get a freestyle video? Can you imagine how terrible that'd go on the main channel? The mainframe people who aren't used to that, they'd be like, "What is this piss? Your tempo's so bad. You're so bad. Your flow is so bad. Your syllable use is just terrible. I'm not happy." This is a full package though. Learning to lift, edit, and rap. It's a 360 package, baby. I'm waiting for the end of this render, and I'm going to show you guys me uploading, and then I'm going to cut this. I feel like the full experience is fun. You sound like a Cholo SD rapper, similar to Lil Rob. Hui. That's hilarious that you know who Lil Rob is, and I am from SD, so maybe that's a little influence. Actually, this isn't how I usually freestyle. I don't know how I just came up with those two silly voices. I usually freestyle quite differently. I have a lot of stuff I've written and stuff going on. It's a lot of fun. I got a kid. He sent me one. He's a beat maker, and I was like, wow, that's really good. I could make some sweet stuff off of that. I'm hoping that by the end of this year, or maybe in the beginning of next year, I can drop a mixtape of like 6 to 8 songs, and then I can put that over my video footage, start to build a following for audio, you know, for like rapping as a rapper, I guess, and build my brand name as a rapper, and start. You heard it here first. Brian gonna be a rapper. I've always wanted to be, by the way. In my entire life, I've wanted to be a rapper. I've always wanted to rap, and I've recorded tons of raps. Can you say my name too? Hey, I'm here, Jessica Mew. 92, hey, born in the same year as me. Lil Timmy says hi. LMFAO imitation of how HumerusFitness subscribers react to freestyle. Is that true? They'd be like, what is this? Haha, that hot nigga at the end. Chewing on some hot nigga. That song is Goody Beats putting this freestyle on IG. We'll tag you, romance skills. Oh no. I forgot this is recorded. If that didn't put the pressure on for the freestyle, huh? That's awesome. I can't wait to see that on Instagram. I put that on IG. Taylor Gaines 12. No way. Oh man, I'm gonna check the IG after this, the Instagram. All right, boys. So check this out. This is what's up. This is us. This is fun. This is us. Oh, I just realized that I'm logged into a different browser. Can we do it like this? Is it okay to do it like this? I never use Fireflocks. Foofloffins. Spagootin. See, this is why I don't use Firefox. What are we doing? Where is this? What? Huh? What? I don't get it. Oh, by the way, if you want to log into 2 different YouTube accounts at the same time, just open a different browser. Don't look at my password. It's HumerusFitness. Oh, 500 videos. I'm to 500 on the main channel. That's tight. So I'm going to show you guys the convenience of writing your description and your thumbnails beforehand. So you're going to click here to schedule, because that's important. By the way, the best time to upload your video, I have tried many times and researched. So this is good knowledge that you don't have to work for. It's just free. 5:30 a.m. PST, GMT -7. Write that down. That's probably like 5. So that's 8:30 or 9:30 on the East Coast. And for the rest of the world, no idea. Warm-up leg day, bam, and then I got my description here, so I'm going to copy all, and then I'm going to paste it down here, copy and paste the tags in there. Come up here, drag this down, fly up here, grab the title, delete up there, shift it up, bam, boom, and then what I have forgotten is I most certainly forgot my machine code stuff.
leave this page.
Is that you live right now? Yeah, I'm live right now, baby girl.
What would your rapper name be? I'm not sure about my rapper name. I was thinking Solid, seriously, or Thick. Thick or Solid, just one word would be pretty cool. I actually used to rap, and I called myself 9 Tons for a little bit. You aren't going to be able to find anything, so don't try. But 9 Tons doesn't really sound like me. I like Thick, though. Thick is funny. Or Solid. Just like, blah, blah, blah. Where should I put my like affiliate codes and stuff? I guess right here. I'm not an affiliate code dude. Did you guys enjoy this type of video? By the way, this right here is where your comment shows up under your video. This is a comment that's going to show up, but it's the lead comment. So people are all going to see the lead comment because you're the one who made it. So make sure you put something snappy in there, dude. Seriously, it's very important. If people like your comment, they might like your video. They might stick around. Maybe they'll add their own comment. If you ask something enticing, like a question, you can keep them around. Today's 27th, so you can't do that, dummy. Tomorrow's Saturday, 5:30. Got the hiccups. Custom thumbnail, and then we come down to 1,060, I believe. I start talking all like 1,061. Gonna let that upload. There we go. This is the thumbnails. Me smiling, bam, bam. That's lots of fun. Thumbnail's done. Description is complete. Proprioception is spelled incorrectly. Help make me more proprioceptive to my muscles. Dude, someone come over and make me dinner, please. Someone come over and make me dinner, rub my feet, and watch the new season of House of Cards. Seriously.
Remember us when you become a famous rapper.
I think I'll become a famous YouTuber before I become a famous rapper. But I'll never forget the people who started me. Cool, thanks, Brian. Love your channel. So entertaining. You look amazing for your age, body in perfect shape. I have lost 8 stone, and now for the past 2 years in bodybuilding. Thank you so much, and that's awesome that you're getting into it. And 8 stone. I think stone is 12 pounds per stone. You guys want to find out? Here's how you find out anything you ever want to find out. 1 stone, 2 pounds. 14 pounds. Wow, that's great. You've lost 112 pounds. That's amazing. That's fantastic. I'm very proud of you. Seriously, congratulations. Your rapping name is Crotch Shots. Blow! Shots coming at the crotch. How about Thick Solid Tight? Thick Solid Tight's, unfortunately, it sounds weird if you're not from the bodybuilding world. That's actually it's actually a meme. I got that. It's a meme and I stole it. So, but now everyone just knows it as me. I totally stole the meme and then just took it as my own. It's amazing.
Gots to go, but thank you, Brian. You should do these live streams more often.
Hell yeah, Hannah. I love you so much, baby girl.
Have a good night. Chloe says it's already the 28th for me. Hey, it's 27th for me, though. Just started House of Cards. Charlie.
I'm going to start it right now, too.
I'm actually going to make some food, guys. I will. Thanks.
So thank you guys for checking out this stream. I'm going to stop it now so that people who are actually watching this on the record aren't confused as hell. The video is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out how it's done. I think it's an interesting process, especially if you're getting into this stuff and you're trying to see what it looks like on a more advanced level, so you can kind of conceptually understand what you're trying to get to. And the video is uploading over here on Firefox. It's at 6%. I'm going to let this go while I eat dinner and check it afterwards and annotate it, and that'll be that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. You guys are all super duper awesome, and I love you guys. There actually is a plural to pounds, Hammy Boo. You would have 1 pound or you would have multiple pounds. I love you all. I won't continue rambling on. Thank you for joining this 2-hour stream. I hope you enjoyed it so much. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. And make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. There's going to be more of this coming. And there's going to be expo footage coming on this channel, exclusive from the other channel as well. Love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon.
I never feel like hanging up. I don't. You hang up first. No, you hang up first. Okay, I'll hang up. Bye.